Michigan fans, Michigan women's hockey is live and on the air. Are live here at Giffs, Georgetown, on the west side of the state, and it is Michigan women's hockey coming out and playing Grand Valley State University in a home and home. I believe this is their senior game, and it's absolutely a game where they're honoring one of the goalies' mothers died of breast cancer, so they're all wearing pink jerseys.
Yep.
They have the name of a family member like Granny or Grandmother Aunt June on the back. So very, very noble cause. Our condolences to the family. It's a really horrible disease, and hopefully someday they can find a way to beat cancer. But a very noble cause, and we appreciate that. Taking a look at these two squads as Michigan, if I can get my pages to turn here for me.
While you're looking, I'm going to give a shout-out to our competition in broadcasting here tonight.
Yes, absolutely.
John Gable's here broadcasting versus us. He's a Michigan guy, but he's kind of mailed it in, and his daughter's skating for Grand Valley now. And the only thing I have to say to him is you got to get them to get the jerseys, the helmets to point the right direction. They're pointing to their defensive end. They're supposed to be going this way, downhill. Yeah, what's up with that, John? Come on.
So we have good company out here, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, it's so good to see him. Hi to his wife, Amy, and good luck to his daughter playing here.
So taking a look, Michigan is 9-7-1-1. They did drop one spot after losing to Michigan State in the outdoor game. They're back to number 15.
Yep.
Every single game is super important now.
4 left. This is, I'm tired of saying must wins, but truly this series is, if we have any chance of doing anything, hopefully beating Adrian, which is obviously the big target on the calendar. We got to get through these first and not look ahead, because if you lose these, it doesn't matter what you do to Adrian.
Yeah, at that point, if you lose these, you have to sweep the CCWHAs to make nationals.
Yeah, which I don't even take into the occasion, because that's just really tough.
It is near impossible. Grand Valley is 5-12 on the season. They beat Aquinas twice. They beat Colorado. They beat, what was the other one? They beat, I had it moments ago. Here we go.
Davenport?
No, they beat Lake Superior State. Sorry. So they beat Aquinas twice. They beat Colorado once. They beat Lake Superior State, and then they beat Eastern Michigan 3-0.
Right.
That was their last game. So that was their wins. Taking a look, obviously, Michigan coming off their last couple games here. Michigan, in their last 5 games, they had a 6-5 versus Indiana Tech. They beat Indiana Tech on the 10th. On the 11th, they lost 6-5, a one-goal game there. They lost to Liberty 9-0 and 12-3. They beat Eastern Michigan University 4-2, and then lost to Michigan State in a good game over at the Clark Park in the snow. And we appreciate the Michigan State parent who did a broadcast out there, so we got to see some of that. But it started off, Michigan State scored first. Hayward had her 9th goal at 5-11. Then Huber scored her 9th goal of the season at 18-20. So at that point, they were up 2-0. Lindahl scored unassisted, her 22nd goal of the season at 8:30. Farrell tied it up in the second at 2:06. That from Cummings and Malashevsky. Then Huber got her 2nd of the game, her 10th of the season from Galassini and Shield. That was at 9:37 to give them the lead. Huber had her hat trick as she had the 11th goal of the season. That at 12:03 in the third from Leonard. That was the game-winning goal. Grace Bobby scored to make it a one-goal game at 14:20 from Garbady and Lindahl, but Michigan couldn't quite get that game tied up there. 30 shots by Michigan, 31 by Michigan State. 3 penalties against Michigan, 1 against Michigan State. Good game in the snow out there, and hopefully the team had a good experience. I know they would rather won, but I know a lot of the players had not played in an outdoor game like that before.
The players I spoke to had fun. The drive there and back was tough.
Yeah.
I think the experience was good. It was hard on their skates. I got 12 pairs of skates this week that were like somebody had walked on sandpaper because of the grit and the cold, hard ice. But I think they had fun. From the people I talked to, nobody got cold, and nobody had an accident that I know of or any frostbite.
Absolutely.
So I think it was a bit warmer than we expected, but still had the snow. So I think it was fine. I think the only sour taste in their mouths after it would have been the loss. They really expected to win that one.
Yeah.
And that 6-5 game against Indiana Tech, that was an overtime.
Yes. It was. Yep.
Yeah.
That was in overtime. That we got to overtime and then lost. That was the 1 tie, 1 overtime loss in our record. Yep.
Where we had our number 1 line gassed from trying to pull it out in regulation, and they beat us. That was tough at Yost. Yep. Now we'll see here. Wasn't a bad. When I understand, I didn't hop on the bus today. It wasn't a bad trip. It's a beautiful day, sunny, and the snow up here is. It's like going to Stowe. I mean, holy mackerel! The icicles and the snow on the roofs. It looks like you really get a taste of winter.
I've complained about how often I've had to snow blow this season. Yeah, I'm still lucky to be on the east side of the state for that.
And it was a balmy, like 21 degrees. My wife's like, "Oh, I want to open the window. It's so nice up here." I'm like, I'm going to tape that because it's only 21. So
yeah, we've hit some bad ice storms on the way back from this side of the state about this time of year.
I always cross my fingers.
Yeah, coming back from Davenport or Aquinas or Grand Valley, it seems every year we get some sort of ice storm. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Weather looks good. But
but I'm not gonna say anything till I get on the road again.
Take a look at the top 5 scores for Michigan. Lindahl has 33 points on 22 goals and 11 assists. Carr has 19 points on 11 goals and 8 assists. Farrell has 16 points on 9 goals and 7 assists. Malashevsky has 16 points on 6 goals and 10 assists. And Secreto has 13 points on 3 goals and 10 assists. So still in the top 5, despite the fact that she's.
And I got to say, in case she's listening, we sure miss her.
Oh yeah. Cadence and Secreto was huge, wonderful player for defense, and we appreciate that.
Just like we miss Keegan playing too.
Absolutely. Taking a look at the goalkeepers. Obviously, we're on the west side of the state, so Emma Johns is going to get the start.
She's packing the house here today.
Yeah.
And her birthday is tomorrow.
Oh well, hopefully she can get a big birthday win here.
That's what I talked to her about pregame.
So she's played 4 games, 2 wins, 1 loss, 13 goals against for a 3.36 goals against average, but a solid .860 save percentage out there. Taking a look at Grand Valley, again, their last 5 games. They lost to Michigan State up at Munns 4-1. They fell the first game at Lake Superior State 6-5, but then beat Lake Superior State 3-2 over at Taffy Abel Arena. On the 17th, they played at Adrian. Adrian beat them 7-0. And then on the 18th, they played Eastern Michigan here at Giffs, Georgetown, and won that one 3-0. Taking a look at that game, if I can pull up the stats here. It was McCallion who scored in the first at 13:59. That was a power play goal, her 7th of the season. Wayman scored at 18:54 in the first. That is her first goal of the season. Then in the second at 5:57, Wysocki scored her 8th of the season. It was Bernard who got the win and Humphreys who got the loss. 26 shots on goal for Eastern, 32 for Grand Valley State University. Their top 5 scores, McCallion has 12 points on 7 goals, 5 assists. Adams has 10 points on 6 goals and 4 assists. Wysocki has 9 points on 8 goals and 1 assist. Miller has 7 points on 3 goals and 4 assists. Scram has 7 points on 2 goals, 5 assists. Couch has 7 points on 2 goals, 5 assists. And DeCitas has 7 points, 1 goal, and 6 assists. Taking a look at the goalkeepers, it has been predominantly Simpson. She's played 12 games, 2 wins, 10 losses, 3.92 goals against average, and a .908 save percentage. Warfel has 1 goals against and a 9.962 save percentage, and Bernard has only played 1 game. She did not allow a goal and has 100% save percentage out there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad at all. Now, tomorrow is going to be senior day at Yost.
That's correct.
So you want to get there early if you want to catch the senior celebration. We're going to be on early at 3:15.
Yep.
So please come on out, celebrate the seniors. We got 9 seniors this season. So
yeah, that's correct.
Big class. We really appreciate their time here at Michigan. And come out and celebrate. Celebrate them, give them a huge send-off. Their last game at Yost. And unless someone comes back as a grad student.
Well, actually, funny you should say that. We might have a plethora of returnees, which is fun, encouraging.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we've got, Ava's graduating a year early, and she may come to Michigan grad school. Avery's looking at coming back. We have an assortment, so that'll be fun.
Absolutely, but we'd love to see you out at Yost today. We appreciate you watching here.
Yeah, puck drop tomorrow is at 4, but senior stuff starts at 3:15.
So come out 45 minutes early, gives you a chance to walk around Yost and appreciate the building and celebrate the seniors out there. As we are about to hop
Coach
on.
Jenny.
So
this is John.
As Coach Ned is now on the Grand Valley State University broadcast.
And Coach Jenny's here now, so that's
absolutely.
what John knows her from his days at playing in Ann Arbor, going to school there. So it's like a reunion of broadcasters here, Mark.
It's fantastic. So what does Michigan have to do to make sure they come out and really do well in this game?
Well, one thing we've noticed scouting this team is that they play better with a lead. So we've made a focus. We've made a focus to get the first goal. We play better with a lead too. So we're trying to get the first goal. We're trying to come out and play 3 solid periods. We had a good week of practice. I got to say, I shot on Emma on Monday, and she was outstanding. So I feel really good about having her in the net. And, of course, this is kind of like homecoming.
Absolutely.
So
this is her home rink, right?
We need to support her. We need to push it forward. We got to have we're working on our defense, really moving it up quicker and try to take advantage of our forward speed. A lot of shots on net and special teams. So I would say we have to have the resolve to play 3 solid periods. We haven't really put 3 solid periods together that I recall, and we got to do without Coach Bill today too, because Coach is coaching the Pioneer Huron game.
So he's playing against the other team I used to get to broadcast before Black Bear took over, Pioneer. They're having a great season, so good luck to Coach Bonser, as I know the last game wasn't a lot of fun versus Pioneer, so hopefully he has a little better day.
Yeah.
So looks like they're going to
looks like their senior night.
Yeah, they have a little bit of
which should be inspiration for us.
Absolutely.
Because you never have senior night against somebody who's going to smoke you.
Yeah. You hope not, right? Absolutely.
Right.
It's like having homecoming versus someone you don't you'd rather not be the one to let them do that. So they do have a couple mats out for someone.
Good to see a female linesman. That's good too. We haven't seen many of those this year.
We had our first female ref at a women's basketball game last night at Pioneer, which was really nice. Good to see that. Here comes starting live for Michigan. Ferris comes out to the blue line. McGough skates out to the blue line for Michigan. Carr skating out to the blue line. Lindahl skating out
Switched that first line up a little bit.
So you got both Carr and Lindahl on the line, and then the other person is Gar Baby. So
right,
big line, and a huge cheer for Emma Johns, as you can hear.
She's packed the house. Yeah, trying to that second line, or whatever you want to call them as the line goes, is need a spark. So they've switched it up a little bit.
McBrien skates out to the blue line. skates out again. These are really cool looking jerseys for breast cancer awareness. Not easy to read. Miller skates out to the blue line, so we'll do our best, but
can't read the names off the back. It's Aunt Janie or something like that.
so Scram skates out to the blue line. As Panichki skates out to the blue line. And Bernard is going to be the starting goalkeeper.
That's the one who's played one game?
One game and shutout. So
wow, okay.
I would assume she's a senior. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, the playing of the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center ice. Tonight we come together for a cause that affects us all. This is Hockey Fights Cancer Night, a night to honor the fighters, remember loved ones we've lost, and support those still battling. We are proud to share that all profits from tonight's game will be donated to the Van Andel Institution's Purple Community for Cancer Research to fund hope, care, and the fight for cure.
Very noble cause, and we appreciate them doing that. Hence the pink jerseys. They are throwing a lot of purple jerseys out front.
Purchasing merchandise, participating in activities, or simply being here tonight, your support makes a real difference. Tonight, we are joined by Michelle Bernard's family to do a ceremonial puck drop in her honor. Please welcome Jorge, Jenna, Noah, and Liv to the ice.
That's actually who we spoke to before the game. Right?
Talked to her family. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Please join us for a moment of silence in memory of Michelle Bernard, the club mother of your goaltender, Liv Bernard. Thank you to the Bernard family for allowing us to honor your mom this evening. We extend our deepest condolences to you during this difficult time. Please now join us in a moment of silence in Michelle's honor. Thank you very much. Captains, please join the Bernard family for the ceremonial puck drop and picture.
So I have a ceremonial puck drop here. Again, my wife's mother, a breast cancer survivor, so certainly a very noble cause. And there's the honorary puck drop. And again, a very noble cause and a great way to remember a family member. It's just gut-wrenching to lose someone like that. And all of our condolences to the Bernard family and everyone else.
Even more noble than senior night.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Good for them. I'll never forget when we went to Miami to do it and wore pink to honor Coach Hicks's wife who had it. And
Sure, yeah.
both teams came out in pink. And he came running out of his office with his tie half tied and goes, "How's this going to work?" And I said, I pulled a player over and I had her lift up the top jersey, and we had our traveling jerseys underneath. He goes, "Oh, well played," because he was always jacking us.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
it was meaningful to do that for them.
I don't even know where Coach Hicks is anymore. Is he left Miami to go to Indiana Tech, and now he's moved out.
Yeah, I haven't seen him at any conferences or heard, so I don't know.
So he was a big mainstay at the CCWHA for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
made a difference.
So you're getting ready to go. Again, a huge game for Michigan here. And Grand Valley always plays us tough. They have always given us a tough game.
And they pack the place, so you don't have. I can't promise you good seats like at Yost.
I'm starting to feel bad about the amount of space our gear takes up. This is
I keep reducing it. As long as we know John here, we're good.
Yeah, indeed. So this is a huge crowd, and this is, I think, the biggest crowd I've seen for a Grand Valley Michigan game, and that's fantastic. We appreciate all the people here and cheering for both squads. Obviously, Emma Johns brings in a huge contingent over here, so we appreciate that. And we're about to get ready to go here. Michigan versus Grand Valley. Garbadian to take the face off for Michigan. On the other side, it is Fenici who's going to take the face off for Grand Valley. Grand Valley in the pink sweaters, Michigan in the blue. That's control coming down the far boards. Grand Valley trying to dump it in, that knocked down and fired all the way back. Racing back to get it is McGough underneath the near circle. McGough ricochets it off the near board, held in by McBrien. Now chipped all the way back into the near corner of the Michigan zone.
Probably our biggest single challenge of the season is the breakout.
Scram fires it right back in deep into the near corner. Pulled there by Grand Valley, and Michigan gets it out of the zone. Racing ahead is Lindahl. Lindahl trying to get back past the defense, and offsides the call. That will come back into the Michigan zone.
So here we go. Michigan loves to have 2 or 3 shifts without a change while they get players out early.
So Michigan will keep their starting lineup out there. Garbadian to take the face off. Out on the other side, is that that would be Sawyer. As that puck comes to the blue line, coming down the near boards. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl gets over center ice. Now battling. Carr has it in along the near boards. That's sent by Sawyer. Now coming in. Here comes Malshevsky with a shot that just goes
shot,
wide.
just wide.
19:09 left to go here in the first. That knocked by Phillips. Phillips feeds it down the far boards, intercepted. Bring it in. That fired back deep by Grand Valley, right back behind the Michigan goal. Ferris sends it down the far boards. That tipped ahead.
Give it to her.
Now all the way down to Cummings down the near boards. Cummings gains his own. Cummings outside the near circle.
Wow, great gap control by the Grand Valley player on that Cummings.
Trying to feed it out in front. That comes all the way back to the far point. Held in by Duffany. Duffany gets it over to Phillips, back to Duffany, and that back out into the neutral zone. Michigan will have to reset. 2 freshmen
on defense there. I'd like to have seen a shot.
That puck intercepted, fired right back in by Cummings as Michigan goes for a line change. Right back behind. Grand Valley sends it in along the near boards. As that's picked up.
We got numbers.
Racing in is Adams.
Nice
Adams
block.
has it deflected right back behind. In along the far boards. Adams still top of the far circle. Shot there out in front. Loose in the slot. Now there's another shot by Adams. That one knocked away. And along the near boards.
Some shots.
That puck into the near corner. Trying to fire it out in front underneath the near circle as Ceballos trying to knock that away. Puck outside the far circle.
We'll take it.
That'll go all the way back. Just missed the person at the point.
Wow.
Lindahl right back behind as she beats the rest of the Grand Valley team back into the far corner.
All 3 of them.
Now Carr has it back behind the goal. Carr shifts it in along the far boards. Tip back to the far point.
Take a shot. There you go. Tip it.
That was Colwich with it. Now here comes Grand Valley racing down the other side with it. They fire it back deep as that was McCallion, their leading scorer. Here comes Hung. Hung making a move in. Hung cutting it in a shot. Bernard with the save.
First shot of the net. Wow, she walked about everybody.
Well, her skates seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah, they were a mess. That killed me.
Puck into the near corner, 17-10 left to go. Scoreless game so far. That fired all the way back by Adams.
She trusts Yost, or she trusts Fats to sharpen them too, so good for her.
Tipped out by Gordon coming down the far boards. Here comes Michigan. Held in, but Michigan gets it out. Coming down the far boards. Gordon has it. Gordon into the zone. Gordon outside the far circle. Stops there, trying to feed it back. Scram trying to pull it off of that. So it comes right back behind Bernard.
Grand Valley can fly.
They do have some speed coming away. Here comes Miller over center. Miller gains the zone outside the near circle. Miller
Nice fake to send that across and didn't.
trying to feed it back right into center ice.
Well, their defense is pushing it too.
Campbell pulled it in, but that sent all the way back down, and that'll be icing.
Wow.
So Michigan can't change on the icing. 16:23 left to go here in the first. Still scoreless. Michigan looking to get an early goal here.
They do have a smaller goalie tonight, so I know our players are going to be looking for bar down.
Face off in the far face off circle. It looks like Malashevsky over there taking the face off. And it was versus Sawyer. Puck right back behind the goal. Now into the near corner. That rimmed around. Hung has it outside the far circle. And lifted to the high slot, but not out. And along the far boards, Metz hands it back into the far corner.
Better be
Metz
hard. There you go.
rims it all the way around the boards. That all the way
Yeah,
back
she
deep.
could have touched that. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that's going to be icing as it got past Campbell, and that's going to keep.
Here's Drew saying she could have touched that. She had the angle. Absolutely could have gotten that one. Well, it's a judgment call.
That's going to keep the line out there. Michigan
Through 2 changes of Grand Valley.
needs to get a line change here. Face off in the far face off circle. Malashevsky winning the
on net.
face off and a shot and a save. That'll get Michigan a change.
Yep, that's the first shot on net. We each have one now. It's been a transitional game with a lot of shots not coming.
15:54 left to go here in the first.
Coach
scoreless
Jenny's
so far.
turning around and look at me. What I say wrong?
The
I
puck
got a
coming
critic here
to
today.
the far point.
This is
that
going
comes
to be
right
hard.
back. And along the near boards. I got to tease you. Now you see how I feel working with you. No, I'm teasing.
Yeah, no. I understand. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Sawyer,
I don't know why you put up with it.
Sawyer trying to get to it. That comes back in along the near boards. Campbell fires it back deep. That's sent all the way across.
Oh,
Fired ahead by Ferris. Now brought right back in. Tipped away from McCallie, and that's their leading score. Now down the far boards. Michigan fires it in.
I can see why. She anticipated that play beautifully and jumped that pass.
Down the near boards. That fired back deep. Picked up.
Oh, here we go.
Sent along as
Nobody there.
it was Kaylee long with it into the near corner. Della trying to pull it away. Now Grand Valley coming down the far boards. That puck into, nope, that's sent right
offsides.
back. Offsides,
Delay,
Michigan
there you
has to avoid the delayed offsides.
Far side here.
All the way back, that tip by Adams. That'll go deep into the Michigan zone.
Sauce pass was a little bouncy.
Ceballos has it, that loose onto the near circle, picked up. Now racing ahead with it is Lindahl. Lindahl over center ice. Lindahl gains the zone.
Deceptive wheels. Deceptive
Out of the far
wheels.
circle. Lindahl back behind the goal. Now underneath the far circle, Lindahl.
Good switch. Oh, here we go.
Coming in. Shot that just went wide. Good opportunity for Carr.
Field goal was good. Oh, man, nice backhand.
Puck into the far corner. That's sent ahead. Tipped all
That's
the way
a
back by
nice.
Adams.
That's a nice. That just changed the whole team. Come on, guys. Wake up.
So that was icing as it was sent just from the wrong side of center ice. That will be back into the Grand Valley zone. 14-14 left to go here in the first. Scoreless so far at Giffs, Georgetown. Very grateful for you joining us today. And again, Senior Day tomorrow at Yost. 3:15 will be the celebration. Game hit for Gordon in to take the face off. McCallion on the other side. Puck into the far corner, trying to dig it out of there loose. Now Hung comes back behind the goal. Hung into the far corner. Hung onto that far circle, trying to feed it out in front for Gordon. That just slips past Gordon outside the near circle. Back to Metz at the near point. Metz fires it into the far corner. Bobby trying to get to it, loose and along the far boards now. Trying to get to it, Gordon into the Grand Valley zone, but that pulled the other direction. Fed ahead, that blasted deep by Adams. That'll go right back behind the Michigan goal. Picked up by Duffany. Battle underneath the near circle. Puck out in front, but a good defensive play to clear that out of the way by Metz. Puck at the near point.
Oh, there we go.
Now
Wheels.
racing ahead. Here comes Gordon. Gordon gains his own. Gordon moves it
Oh,
across
she
the
wants
way.
that one back.
Yeah, she couldn't get everything on it. That puck tipped back into the neutral zone. Ferris has it at center ice. Sent right back in deep. 13-18 left to go here in the first. Grand Valley has it down the near boards.
Oh, that's a
Fired,
good one to jump.
Tipped, now pulled in. Michigan has it, firing it back deep. Cummings chasing it into the near corner. Father and mother just to our one in front of us. Trying to pull it out. That puck right back behind. Underneath the near circle.
Rip it.
Fed out.
Here you go. Tip.
Trying to shot it. Knocked away by Bernard.
Almost got a tip on it.
Battle into the near corner. Trying to pull it back. Now Cummings at the near point. That's the back into the neutral zone. McGough sends it all the way across. Fired right back into the zone, but sent out into the neutral zone. Grand Valley down the near boards. As that's fired all the way ahead by Konichi. Puck into the end boards, trying to fire it out in front. Underneath the near circle.
Got a trailer coming late.
High slot. Campbell with the shot that got blocked out in front.
That's going to leave a mark. She can smoke it.
Campbell holds it in the near point. Now Miller fires it into the near corner. McGough has it back behind her own goal, coming down the far boards. Gathered up there, Michigan.
Walk. Okay, here we go.
Ahead
with the weave.
Now trying
There's
to come
the weave.
through. Here comes Carr onto the far circle. Carr has it tipped away outside the far circle. Garbady trying to get to that, but that back into the neutral zone.
Nice pass. Area pass.
Down the near boards. Lindahl trying to fire it back in, but a good defensive play by Wayman. And that comes right back into the neutral zone.
Good angle by Mari.
Carr fires it down the far boards.
It's going to be ice.
Trying to get to it. Radziewski, and that will be icing, and that back into the Michigan zone. Good back and forth game between both of these squads thus far. 11:40 left to go.
It's like a golf match. Whoever scores the fewest shots wins. We've got 3-1.
It's been really good transition defense by both of these squads. Face off in the near face off circle to John's right. Garbady into the face off. That grab fired by.
Never saw it.
Right back behind as that moved in along into the near corner, trying to feed it down the near boards. That held in by Adams, top of the near circle. Now into the near corner. Wasaki has it into the far corner now.
She's quick.
Here
Nice
comes
move.
Michigan,
Oh,
makes
too
a
far,
move,
but it'll
gets
be on
it into
net.
neutral zone.
Oh,
Racing back.
they waved it off. Well, that's
Racing
nice.
waved off. Puck at the near point, trying to hold it in. Racing ahead with it. Here comes
Got numbers,
Kuninichi.
got to take her.
Now trying to work her way through with a save. Excuse me, I believe that was Mallory Long who had it.
Wow, what a cut to the net. No space and made the cut. Oh, you got to help with that.
Held in at the far point, now coming back behind. Grand Valley has it outside the near circle.
Their speed is giving us some trouble.
Is racing ahead with it. That was Wyman pulled down the near boards. Now Grand Valley slips it into the neutral zone. McCallion gains his own at the near point. Pulled in by Miller. Miller onto the near circle. Underneath, back behind the Michigan goal. Saved by Johns. 10:31 left to go here in the first.
I think we might have got away with a bit of hook or something.
That's
there.
lots of contact there at the near point.
You only got one guy making calls. One arm stripe, so.
Metz moves it all the way around in along the far boards. Here comes Michigan. Bringing ahead is Farrell at puck.
Good thing it wasn't a check game. They'd be dead.
Kalis sends it in along the near boards. Racing ahead with it. Here comes Miller for Grand Valley. Banked it off the near board. All the way back deep. Metz trying to get to it first. And before Kaylee Long can get it. Puck outside the far circle. Battle for it over there.
Nope.
Puck at the far point. Now that Adams again firing in. No, that was Campbell. Puck in along the near boards. Trying to hold it in there was Kuninichi.
That was good.
And fired ahead. Now coming down the far boards. That fired back in deep by Kalis. Chipped by Gordon. Now here comes Grand Valley the other direction. Racing in. Here comes Kuninichi. Into the near corner it goes. Fired out in front. Loose.
Careful.
Gordon backhands it in along the far boards. Puck trying to get it out in front. Hung gets a stopper there and coming up the other direction. 2-on-1. Racing ahead with it is Bobby. Bobby trying to knock
Here
it
we go.
over to Hung. Couldn't get everything on it. Wouldn't settle
We
down.
are fanning on all our shots and passes there.
Puck in along the near boards of the neutral zone. Garbady feeds it all the way across. Puck loose at center ice. Fired back deep as that's fired in by Radziewski. Puck in along the near boards. 9:01 left to go here in the first.
Ice. Oh, she beat her again.
Trying to get to it. McBrien has it in along the near boards.
Take a shot. Take a
McGough
shot.
has it at the near point. McGough
There, tip.
fires it, trying to get a tip out in front by Garbady. Puck in along the far boards. Now coming ahead with it is Grand Valley. They
One on
feed it
one.
ahead, coming in.
Oh.
Here comes Stremmer.
What a
And
back
poked
check.
out is Wasaki trying to fire it in.
What
And
a back check.
save out there.
I think there were at least 2 shots there. What a back check to lift her stick.
Absolutely. Johns with a big save. 8:35 left to go here in the first. Face off in the far face off circle. McCallion in to take the face off. Garbady on the other side. Puck, top of the far circle.
Oh, here we
And
go.
sent back.
We got the
Now
direction.
It's a foot race all the way back, trying to get to it. Puck into the Grand Valley zone.
Icing.
Loose.
I
Wouldn't
mean,
go.
offside. Oh, she didn't call it. She had a hand up.
And picked up, coming ahead with it. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl gains his own top of the near circle.
Give it to her. Give it to her. Oh,
Getting it over that
nice
post.
try.
Trying to get it out in front.
Puts it in front.
In along the end boards and covered up by Bernard. 8:12 left to go here in the first.
Well, we have to get more shots on Bernard if she's going to earn a shutout. Oh, my goodness. This is
8:12 left to go. Scoreless so far. Face off in the far face off circle. Malszewski to take the face off. That puck, top of the far circle.
Oh, good
Shot
try.
just
Got to
goes
put it
wide.
on net.
Trying to grab it. Cummings trying to feed it out in front. That puck outside the near circle.
Good idea. Just get it on front. Get it on net.
Trying to move it over to Farrell. Malszewski gets it, but that poke back out into the neutral zone.
Good play, Murray.
Miller trying to knock it away as a big battle in along the near boards.
Nice move.
Now Kolwich sends it down the far boards. That tipped
far.
away. Malszewski trying to get to it. Bad
Nope,
move.
too
by
close.
Grand Valley. Campbell goes back and along the near boards, trying to move over to Miller. There's a shot by Cummings. Bernard has it. She holds tight to that near post and able to cover it up.
A lot of aggression there from both of their 4'6" players. Very good of them to do that. Keep Katie out of there.
So lots of physicality down in front of their goal, which they're trying to keep their goalie from having to deal with the rebound. 7:36 left to go here in the first.
I respect that.
Puck moved back to the near point. Mets trying to fire it back deep. Back behind. I believe that's Dilla trying to get to it as that's all the way in along the far boards. Knocked off the near board. Picking it up. Fired back deep over there by Kaitless. Puck rims all the way around. Well, now Lindahl has it outside the far circle. That grabbed, fired ahead. Grabbed by Metz at her own blue line, trying to feed it down the far boards.
Cross. There you go.
Now coming
Look
through.
at this
Here
back
comes
check.
Lindahl, weaving her way through traffic, trying to get to it. Loose on the near circle. Good defense and a poke check by Grand Valley.
Great back check. I really am impressed with Grand Valley's speed.
Coming all the way back, Hallberg has it in along the near boards. That pulled back by Dilla. Right back behind the Michigan goal. Battle for it in along the end board. Still trying to dig it out as that comes outside the far circle. Michigan trying to feed it back to the far point in the Michigan zone. Still battling. That comes all the way back to center
It's
ice.
offsides. Oop, that was a good play.
Now getting it. And fired all the way back deep by Kaylee Long.
You got to watch these players coming in late to the slot, man. They are
Puck outside the
unmolested.
near circle. Gordon trying to feed it ahead. Here comes Hunk. Hunk
Ava's
over
feeling
center.
it today.
Hunk
There, nice
making way
fake.
near circle.
Take a shot.
Hunk
Right there.
trying to fire it out in front to Gordon.
Yes,
And I
that's
think-
in.
Did
That's
it go
in.
in? It went
Yes,
in.
it's in. They pulled it out.
Goal for Michigan.
Yeah, that was a nice pass across. Good play by the defense to try to pull it out because the ref had to be right on it.
Really good play out there as that was Bobby who got the goal.
Good for her. That's the line we're trying to fire up, so that's what they needed. That's a good switch. Good switch. Coach has got to be happy about that. Drew in his cold weather hat and all.
So 1-0 Michigan with the lead here at Grand Valley.
That's what we wanted. That's what we needed. 6 minutes in, or 6 minutes to go in the period.
Love to see that up on the scoreboard, but that's okay. Puck in along the near boards. Fired in by McBride.
Oh,
Now loose.
don't let up. Nobody better be
Into
happy.
the near corner. Now here comes Hung. Hung trying to knock it away down the near boards. Puck at the near point.
See how Grand Valley responds here.
Couch trying to hold it in. Here comes Hung over center ice. Hung gains his own. Swept away. into the near corner. Boy,
She's playing like she's got good skates.
absolutely. She's playing really well. Gordon has it outside the near
She's
circle.
strong. She's
Moves
strong.
it back to Hung.
Got
Hung
people
right
in
back
front.
behind the goal. Hung trying to feed it out in front. Good defense back there by McBrien to keep him from going out in front. Here comes Gordon onto the near circle. Gordon with the
she
shot.
had the pipe.
Saved by Bernard.
Two shots.
And covered up there. 5:27 left to go. 1-0 Michigan.
Nice shot by Bobby. She was
With
right
the
on the
lead.
pipe. On the blocker side. That's a good spot.
Michigan a couple high-quality opportunities. Good defense by Grand Valley, but Michigan trying to make Bernard work for it. Face-off in the far face-off circle. Garbady trying to take it back to the
Tough.
far point. Loose into the slot.
Ooh.
Now Grand Valley knocks it off the near board into the neutral zone. Racing ahead. Adams fires it back deep. Ricochets off the end board. Now Colwich trying to feed it along the far boards. And puck outside the far circle.
That's the
coming
way to
away.
take her. Now go.
Here in along the near boards. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl feeds it ahead. That tipped by Carr into the near corner. Racing over to get it is Sawyer. Sawyer back behind her own goal. Sawyer coming down the far board. Sawyer into the neutral zone. Fired ahead. Intercepted by Michigan.
Yeah.
Right to center ice. Here comes Carr.
Nice pass.
Good job over to Lindahl. Lindahl trying to work her way through.
Nothing.
Is that knocked away by Campbell? Knocked down as Carr has it outside the far circle. Carr.
Here we go. She's got
To the
room.
far circle, trying to walk her way
Backhand.
in. Backhand and shot. Bernard with a
Nice
save.
That was a good save on the backhand where nobody knows where it's going.
As Cummings trying to keep it in. Now McCallion has it in her own zone. Feeds it down the near
Got
boards.
a cherry picker here.
Racing ahead. Here comes Adams onto the near circle. Adams backhanded
save.
shot. Johns knocked it away.
They took away the angle. Two defenders. That's a good play.
Puck into the near corner, trying to move it out. I believe that's Kayla's puck right to center ice.
Okay,
Now
here we go.
bringing it
Letting
in.
that rip
Here
one.
comes Farrell.
Oh,
Farrell trying to get to it.
another-
Again, good poke check by
Yeah.
Grand Valley to knock it off of her stick.
Because she has a great shot.
Farrell
go to the
trying
point.
to get it high slot now over to Metz. Metz takes a shot
there's
out in front.
it's
whacking
open
away
net.
at it.
An open
and
net.
Bernard
They missed
making
it.
about 3 saves there. Held in at the far point by Michigan. Loose onto the far circle.
Now
Grab,
turn and shoot.
working her way around.
Oh, that's
Here's
a bullet.
Cummings with a shot that just goes off and along the end boards. Now Cummings gets it back underneath, goes back behind the goal from the
Oh,
near
she
side of the
had her
far
in front.
side. Balashevsky trying to get it out in front, but that puck goes right back behind. Balashevsky into the near corner. 3:30 left to go
Line's
here in the
working.
first. Battle for it back behind. Farrell trying to get to a puck into the far corner. Here comes Grand Valley. They feed it into the neutral zone. That's trying to knock it away. Adams battling right in front of the scorer's bench, but here comes Grand Valley. Racing
Careful,
in
Russ.
with it.
Flat-footed.
Scram has it into the near corner. Scram trying to chip it out in front. Scram outside the far circle,
Nice.
centering it down.
Nice read.
Grab by Cummings. She backhands it into the neutral zone. Racing in. Here comes Bobby. Bobby trying to work her way through it. Again, a good poke check by Grand Valley.
Good D. I mean, you gotta maybe you take a shot through a person there. That's tough to walk them all.
Hung trying to get to it as that's fired and moved right back over to McBrien. Top of the near circle of her own zone. Now coming down the far circle.
I like the energy on this line. Here we go.
Here comes Metz.
She's got to rip it.
Metz
She's got a hell of a
brings it in.
shot.
Metz with a shot that just goes wide. Gordon has it outside the near circle. She's pinned against the boards. Trying to battle back there, Kunanichi.
Manami in there against a 6-foot player doing a nice job.
Now racing in. Sawyer has it outside the far circle, sent right back behind the Michigan goal, trying to knock it away. Battle back over there.
We'll take her
Kulanichi.
dumping it in back behind the net all day long.
And fire back into the neutral zone. Here
we
comes
go, come the
Michigan
wheels.
making a move, gaining the zone as that's poked away from Lindahl.
Good tag team there.
And she's trying to make a move.
Oh,
Two
is
defenders.
that a hand pass?
Now that brought in by Gable. Gable has it back, and that comes all the way down the near boards. Lindahl looking for it. Picked up into the near corner. Campbell works her way around. Campbell into the far corner, spins with it. Campbell trying to fire it out. Now here comes.
Nice
making
play.
a move. Shot
Oh,
off the
just
side of the
wide.
net.
What a great
Garbady
pass.
trying to fire it in.
I
Puck
see
into the far corner.
See some chemistry there.
That puck all the way back. Now they'll go deep into the Michigan zone.
That's gonna. Oh, she's gonna come out and play it.
As Johns plays it, that in along the near boards. Trying to feed
Oh,
it
here we
back.
go.
Campbell had it. Here comes Garbady onto the near circle. Shot
Oh,
there.
it's right.
Bernard with the
Oh, it came
save.
straight out in front.
Now here
Wow.
comes Grand Valley the other direction.
3-on-2,
through
odd man
center.
rush.
Coming in is Adams. Adams makes
Oh.
a nifty move. And a great defensive play by Colwich to take
Field
an
goal.
opportunity.
Wow. What wheels. Good edges.
If it wasn't for Colwich there, boy, Adams would have had one-on-one with Johns, and not that Johns couldn't do a good job, but that's tough on your goalkeeper.
Oh yeah, you don't allow those if you can help it.
1:13 left to go here in the first. 1-0 Michigan with the lead. Puck at the far point. Trying to feed it ahead. They'll go all the way down the ice. That'll be on net. Nope.
No.
That'll be icing. 1:04 left to go.
Sheesh.
1-0 Michigan with the lead. Michigan would love to get a little cushion here, and Grand Valley would like to get tied up before going into the first intermission.
Yeah, I think at this point, with the way that everybody's responded, we'll take a 1-0 going into the room. Not that they're going to quit, but
held in at the near point, as that was Haley
here we go.
Long now coming down the far boards. Michigan
Nice.
all the way across to Dilla. Dilla gains his own. Dilla outside the near circle. Dilla trying to feed it across. That puck grabbed and coming the other direction. Racing ahead with him, McCallion. McCallion trying to gain
that's
the
going to be a
zone
hook there.
as
Bad
Michigan gets
hook.
a penalty.
Can't do that. She's going to go to the box and feel shame.
As that's going to be a Michigan penalty.
You got to be a little more subtle with your hooks. Oh my goodness, that was bad.
So that'll be a hook. As Phillips into the box.
Yeah, Leanna.
So 41.2 seconds left to go. If nothing else happens, Grand Valley will have a
long power play in the second period.
Yep, 1 minute 29 seconds in the second. 1 minute 19 seconds. Sorry, I can do basic math.
That's right. I'm trying to give you time to think about it. now that you made me feel bad about being mean to you.
Oh, I expected it. So good.
I'm just waiting for the word of the game here. How long do we have to wait today? Oh my, you
Racing
can't go right at her.
Through the slot, shot there. That comes outside the
Nice
far
save.
circle.
That had a lot on it.
As Ferris trying to get it out of there.
You say their power play is like 7%. There's another shot
There's
with a
shot,
rebound.
Trying to work her the way around. Indeed, as we take a look.
Oh, that's a high stick.
Cleared all the way
Is she
back.
going to touch it? It's going to be. Yeah.
6.6 is their power play percentage.
Yeah, that means we should do well here.
And Michigan has a 72.9% penalty kill.
This is going to be a big draw. Now, this situation, would you pull the goalie? 4.8 on the draw?
That's a good question.
We've had people do it.
Puck, top of the near circle. Then again, you don't want to give them anything
No.
to keep them in the game. Shot there, and that will do it.
All right.
At the end of one, it is 1-0 Michigan with the lead. As Grand Valley will have 1:19 left on a power play heading into the second. As they'll try and get this game tied up as they come into the second.
Grand Valley with 9 shots, Michigan with 11. Close game.
So
you can see why it's, not a lot of shots and 1-0, not too surprising as far as the shots go. So
what do you think Michigan has to do in that second quarter or second period to try and
play like this? We're doing better defensively against them. I mean, they're coming fast.
Yes.
And we got to keep that gap. We can't do things like a hook or something like that. But, we have to play as well that period for all three and maybe even step it up a little more. I'd like to think that we have more depth. So as their speed, maybe they get a little more tired. We can wear them down. But, we got to answer.
And their defense has been really good, knocking away opportunities for Michigan and sending that puck wide. So.
Yeah, it's very good.
So again, we tomorrow 3:15 senior night will start. Game time 4 o'clock. If you can't make it to us, we will have the game at harborbroadcasting.com. But we'd love to see you there to celebrate the 9 seniors for Michigan.
Yeah,
and thank them for their time with the team and everything. Any other thoughts before we?
I'm curious if you want to do the segment on hockey for dummies. Would you like to?
I'm not sure I want to do that.
You have any questions for Coach Jenny? You want to do hockey for dummies with Coach Jenny? No. No. Okay.
She wisely shakes her head and says, "I want none of this crazy."
She'd be too embarrassed.
But you're doing great just putting up with us there, so thank you.
And even being here. Yeah, I know. John, yeah, it's constant. With John next to us, it's like Chirp City, right? And he's on fire. He's doing play-by-play and color. He's a machine. He's much younger. No, I guess we can just fade and go get a cup of coffee.
Yep,
or something.
we'll step away. Thank you very much, and
Yep.
we will be back for the second period. a little bit Michigan marching band music out
my.
there as
Comic relief from the play-by-play color guy for Grand Valley who I played with years ago. Interviewed me between periods. My face hurts. I laugh so hard.
Coach Ned is on multiple broadcasts here. He's looking for a better deal than being here with me, and I get that. He's a free agent.
He offered me 100 times what I make for this gig, and it was still zero.
That is absolutely fair.
God.
So
he has camera and equipment envy too. He's just using his phone.
Well, I keep on trying to make it a little bit better every year, and we get a little bit more to haul in. So.
Yep. Oh, it's beautiful. It's great. A great game.
It is
fun
indeed.
Crowd.
Yeah, great crowd, great game. Again, Grand Valley wearing pink to celebrate the goalie Bernard's mother, who passed away from breast cancer back in October. So they have a lot of family members' names on the back of the jerseys. I'm not able to see them quite as easily as I would be, but doing our best to get those out. It's a close game.
Kara's dad, I see, and a big thanks to the Cummings family for buying me a small black coffee. When I asked Coach Jenny if she'd go get me one, she goes, no. I said, for my birthday? And she's like, no.
Anyway, happy. Hopefully, I'll remember tomorrow.
Crowd.
But happy early birthday to you. It's Coach Ned's birthday's tomorrow.
I'm not counting them anymore.
Johns goes down to the right as Bernard down to the left. Michigan going from right to left here in this second period. 1-0 Michigan with the lead, but it is 1:19 left on the power play for Grand Valley. They're going to try and do something about that. That puck shipped back into the Grand Valley zone, controlled in along the near boards. As that's sent ahead by Miller back into the neutral zone. Kolwich has it. Kolwich will fire right back into the Grand Valley end.
A little deeper.
Miller.
Oh, there you go. There it is.
That got knocked
Send it
away
across.
off of one of the players. Here comes Lindahl.
Block that
Outside the
nice.
far circle. That grabbed. Here comes Grand Valley
Only
the other
three
direction.
back.
Fed ahead to Scram. Scram gains the zone. And pulled away by Ferris. Ferris back behind her own goal. Puck wouldn't settle down. Now into the near corner it goes. Picked up. Michigan feeds it all the way across. Campbell back to her own blue line, grabs it. 40 seconds left to go in the power play.
Michigan going with their long defenseman to get that reach out there on the penalty kill.
Malashevsky fires it all the way back deep. 30 seconds left to go as Miller has it back on her own end, trying to feed it all the way across. That puck coming down the near boards. And fed ahead. Here comes Grand Valley over their own blue line.
Block.
Moved over to
3-on-2.
Scram. Fired and a shot and a goal. Scram had it from the far circle, just on the edge of that far circle, and it's tied up.
She did not expect that shot.
18:57.
Emma's going to wish she had that one back. That was a shot she didn't expect. It was just kind of a lob, and waved a blocker at it and missed it. That's too bad.
So 1-1 is the score here.
Oh, I hope he didn't miss that on my account.
Face off right.
Thank you so much. I hope you didn't miss that, or if you didn't mind missing it. Thank you.
Appreciate the Cummings family getting Coach Ned his octane out there.
Yeah, my go juice.
That one covered up by Bernard, so face off back in the Grand Valley end.
Well, I'm guessing that's going to jump their power play percentage a pretty good amount.
Absolutely. They're 100% on the power play today.
There you go. That's hard to calculate.
Bryan has it underneath the near circle. That fired ahead by McBrien. Loose in along the near boards. Gordon trying to get it back to the Michigan blue line. Now Bobby has it. Here comes Hung. Hung back to Bobby. Bobby gains the zone. Bobby, top of the far circle. Bobby with the
nice shot.
That one deflects outside the near circle. Here comes Hung. Hung trying to feed it out in front. That knocked away by Sawyer. Puck into the far corner. Sent all the way back to the far point. Held in there by Bobby. Backhanded back deep into the far corner. McBrien has it. Back behind her own goal. McBrien onto the near circle. Ricochets it back into the neutral zone.
We're trying to move it up.
Kolwich.
Let's move it up. There you go.
Fired ahead. Garbady trying to grab it right at center ice. Poked away from her. Now Lindahl trying to get to it. Right back over. Trying to get to it. Kunanichi bringing it into the Michigan zone. Fired right back into the neutral zone, but back in along the near boards. 1-1 is our score. 17:45 left to go. Here in the second. Carr brings it into the zone.
She can reach that.
High slop, but poked right back out. Good job by Grand Valley. Coming in is Adams. Adams
Tough
outside
race.
the near circle.
Got to watch the
Adams
trailers.
back behind the goal, outside the far circle. Adams, top of the far circle now. She wings her way all the way around. That shot knocked down out in front. Adams gets it back.
That tip went in at Liberty against us.
And fired all the way back to the far
Nice
point.
play, 2-on-1.
Trying
I
to
like
bring
these
it
two.
ahead.
I like these
Casitas
two.
had it. Now here comes Michigan. As there's a shot by Lindahl. Trying to get to the rebound was Carr outside the near circle.
You see that back check? That is what screwed that play up.
It's a good defense by Grand Valley. Puck into the far corner. Cummings has it out there. Cummings sweeps it back to the far point. Fired back deep. Puck into the far corner. Now grabbed outside the far circle. Here comes Grand Valley as they'll fire it all the way down the ice. Duffany has it underneath the far circle. Duffany into the far corner. 16:45 left to go here in the second. 1-1 is the score. Next goal is going to be huge for both of these squads. Chipped ahead back into the Michigan zone. Fired in along the near boards. Grabbed by Campbell. Campbell trying to make a nifty move.
Tough
Picked
play
up.
to make there. Last man.
Coming in.
She's
Here
gonna
comes
turn and
Cummings.
rip it.
Cummings
There.
rips it back. Farrell with a shot that comes all the
she
way back
can rip
outside
it.
the far circle. Here comes Grand Valley trying to get around the Michigan defense. Intercepted. Malashevsky comes back outside the near circle.
She wins battles.
In along the end boards. Malashevsky
Look at that.
pinned
Look at
against
that.
the board. Sends it back. High slot. Shot there
More
by
on it.
Duffany.
More on it.
Now
2
two
on
on
2.
two. Coming back. Bringing it in
Trying
is
to split 'em.
Scram.
Oh!
She had the last goal. Scram backhanded shot. Good save by Johns.
Wow, she wanted to catch that. She lost it.
Puck slid all the way back. Racing back to get it is Campbell. Icing.
Man, game is,
Tough call there.
yeah, this game is like all out, just flying. The back checking by Grand Valley is admirable.
They are playing with a lot of energy, a lot of heart, and a lot of grit.
There's nothing that has less fame in it than back checking. Your teammates appreciate it, but that's huge.
It doesn't show up on the
no
stats.
That's right.
Duffany's sending it around. Puck outside the near circle, trying to get it out of the zone. That deflects all the way back to the Grand Valley blue line. Turning on it, trying to feed it ahead was Kaylee Long. There's a rising shot just over the crossbar. Now Lindahl has it outside the far circle, trying to get it out of her zone, still battling into the far corner. Ceballos moves it down the far boards. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl makes a move. Gets to Ryan McCallum.
2-on-1, but look
Lindahl
at the back
moves
check.
it over, trying to get to Kalis, but that puck slips off of her stick. Back over, Kalis trying to fire it right back in, loose right at center ice. Here comes Lindahl, high slot, shot there, and a save by Bernard. 15:09 left to go.
Wow.
Tell you what, I think I have a lot of energy, but Mr. Gable, Grand Valley is play-by-play. He has more
he's
energy
on
than
fire.
I do. He is
he's on fire.
doing a great job.
That's how he plays. He always wore 00.
Gordon in to take the face-off in the near face-off circle versus McCallion. Back to the near point, shot by Ferris. Knocked down into the near corner. Bobby has it, trying to work it around. Puck outside the far circle. Grabbed by Wasaki. Still battling, hung in there, trying to dig it off the board.
Give it to your point. Give it to your point. Not now.
Trying to get it back. That puck into the far corner. Racing back to get it is McCallion. Back behind
Nice
her own goal,
forecheck.
chipped away. Picked up
I
by
like this.
McBrien down the far boards.
That's
Chipped back into the
smart
neutral
play.
zone.
It's going to be icing, but they're going to wave it off.
All the way back. Ferris has it, rims it all the way around. McCallion has it, trying to feed it out in front, but that
That's
slips
good.
all the
That's
way
good.
back.
I'll tell you right now, Emma needs a couple of easy shots and big saves. She looks like she might have lost a little confidence back there.
Puck in along the far boards, trying to get to it is hung right back behind the goal, but that pulled away by Grand Valley. Fed around the near boards. Adams has it. Adams trying to backhand it out of the zone, but held in by Gordon. Puck back behind, racing over to get to it is Radziewski.
Love our forecheck.
Puck right back. Gordon trying to feed it back deep. Puck into the near corner.
We just need to get some shots off it.
Grabbed by McBrien over to Adams. Adams fires it all the way down the ice.
That's icing.
That'll be icing. Head back into the Grand Valley zone. 13:52 left to go here in the second.
I was going to say, that's a saucer pass 4 foot high. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
1-1 is the score. Face off in the near face off circle. That's to Bernard's right. Malashevsky in to take the face off. See if we can see who's on the other side.
Big draw, big draw.
Malashevsky wins it into the far corner. Cummings has it back behind the goal. Cummings trying to feed it out in front. Puck
There it
loose
is.
in the slot. Now onto
Point.
the far circle. Duffany has it there. Back to the far point. Bouncing puck into the far corner. Gathered up by Grand Valley. They knock it into the neutral zone. Michigan trying to fire it right back in. Picked up back there by McBrien.
She wants to go deep. We got a cherry picker.
In along the near boards. Fired ahead. Intercepted. Headed the other direction by Metz. Metz fires it back. Trying to get it deep. Intercepted onto the far circle. Fired all the way back to the Michigan blue line.
Metz has a cannon. You got to get her open to get it off.
Metz has it there down
we
the
go.
near boards. Here comes Malashevsky.
Oh!
Trying to get it out in front. Puck
It's not
loose.
done yet.
Good defense by Grand Valley to knock it away.
Take a big hit.
And puck in along the near boards. Here comes Grand Valley.
Far
into
side.
the neutral zone. And fired back in deep.
Good block.
Ratajkowski had it. Here comes Phillips down the far boards. I just got super confused because I saw some sort of football go flying from the
I think it
Grand
was
Valley bench. And some players,
Gloves or something.
men's team back behind
all
throwing
right.
the football. That confused me. That puck right out in front. And fired all the way wide.
Waved. Whoa.
Trying to get to it is Lindahl. Battle. Top of the far circle. Still trying to work its way into the far corner. Kolwich has it there. Picked up by Gable. Puck outside the far circle. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl trying to get it out of his zone. Held in at the far point.
Back
by
door,
Strand.
back door, back. Oh, my
Trying to
goodness.
Work her way as Grand Valley had a player right in front. And
comes
bringing
money.
it ahead. Lindahl moves it over to Carr.
Rip
Carr
it,
in the near
Sam.
circle.
Far-
Carr with a shot and saved by Bernard.
She didn't quite get the space. She likes to go top shelf, far side.
12:07 left to go here in the second. 1-1 is our score. Garbadian to take the face-off. Back to Bernard's right in the near face-off circle. I think that's Sawyer on the other side. Puck into the near corner. Now fed all the way around the boards. Picked up back over there. Fed ahead through the neutral zone. Grabbed and brought in
Nobody be nice.
by Sawyer. Knocked back. Picked up by Garbady. Garbady trying to get around Scram. Now in along the near
Regroup,
boards.
guys. You got a lane.
McGough has it. McGough brings it ahead. Couch
Wow,
trying to
they're
tip
good at
that
that.
away.
Oh.
Into it. Shot that just goes high.
Over the net. Wow. She had gotten through on that one.
That deflected off of a defender's stick out into the netting.
That's what we need, some defensemen to push it up.
11:40 left to go here in the second. 1-1 is our score.
You know, Grand Valley's doing it.
Indeed. Gordon to take the face-off in the near face-off circle.
Both these teams want this game. This is good hockey.
There's a shot
nice
by
shot.
Bobby.
Right on the
Hit
ice.
by Gordon.
Nice
And
shot.
covered up by Bernard. 11:35 left to go here.
So Grand Valley's had one shot and scored two. So they've on
Their percentage is pretty darn good.
very good. Yeah, we're holding them off the shot board, but can't get one at the other end.
And along the near boards, Kaylee Long feeds it all the way around the boards, picked up and fired down the far boards into the neutral zone, racing back to get it. It's
Bouncing
Ferris.
puck.
Ferris into her own zone, trying to avoid pressure by Wasaki. Down the near boards, picked up by McCallan. She sends it back to her defensive pair. Now McCallion right at center ice feeds it deep into the Michigan zone. Gathered up back behind by Ferris, over to
Tough
Bobby down the
pass.
near boards. Right into the neutral zone. McBrien has it at her own blue line, down the far boards. Fired back in deep by Scram. Racing back to get it is Ferris. Ferris underneath that bar circle, sends it the other direction.
Two people on that forecheck making it tough.
Here comes Hung. Hung
All right, there
feeds
we
it
go.
over. Good job.
Two on
Getting it
two.
over to Bobby.
Spread
Bobby
out, guys.
brings it into the zone. Bobby with a shot and a glove save by Bernard.
We're not going to get a rebound off a shot like that. We need to put it off a pad when somebody's crashing the net if we can.
10:43 left to go here in the second. 1-1 is our score.
But I'll take a shot.
Absolutely. Anything can happen if you put it on net.
Yeah, we see that.
Dylan to take the face off.
Oh, I have to give a shout out to my buddy Best. Brooke Towery's watching, listening to this game. She's a female hockey player, girl hockey player she calls it, and I love watching her learn the game.
Really appreciate you watching there. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, Brooke.
With her mama Val. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, we appreciate it.
I think we have an East Coast contingent with the Amy Pines listening also, so we're reaching far distances even through the snow.
That works. As face-off in the far face-off circle, and Malashevsky in to take that face-off. Puck into the far corner. Brought all the way around. Scram has it outside that near circle. Kayla's trying to fire it back deep. Now Lindahl outside the near circle trying to dig it out of there. Still
there
loose
we go.
puck top of the near circle.
Oh, nice
Dylan
move.
makes a move. Shot there out in front
side.
as that comes in along the near boards. Into the near corner. Lindahl trying to dig it out of there. Trio of players, quartet of players trying to get it out of that near corner. Coach Ned trying to avoid yelling crowbar. That puck all the way back into the neutral zone. Fire back deep. That is going to be probably a penalty as Miller goes down. Puck in along the far boards. The Grand Valley players and the fans are incensed. Held in by Scram. Top of the far circle. That goes right back behind the goal. Now in along the near boards. Plucked up. Here comes Michigan. Fired back deep by Wayman. Grabbed back behind.
Heads up.
Fired
nice
around
move.
by Kunanichi.
Good awareness.
Back into the neutral zone it goes.
That's,
Campbell trying to fire back deep and out into
hitting
the
their own
Grand Valley
places.
net. Or Grand Valley bench. 9:24 left to go here in the second. 1-1 is our score. By the way, it's really weird. The Michigan hospital system is coming out the west side of the state more and more, and it's weird to see the Block M on the boards here.
Yeah,
over on the west side of the state.
And our hotel is right next to one of their facilities, and I'm like, well, this is cool. Oh, here we go.
Here comes Cummings with a shot.
She's got that cannon,
Farrell
too.
just right out near side. That puck outside the near circle. Fired ahead. Good job holding it in by Phillips. Farrell had
That's
it.
a good spot to keep it right there.
Loose into the slot, trying to pull that away.
Okay, here we
Farrell
go.
has
This
it.
is a rip.
Farrell with a blast. That one just
almost
wide.
got the rebound.
Cummings trying to get to it. Held in at the far point. Loose. Now, fed it across. Puck right back behind the goal.
To the point. Get to the point.
Into the near corner. That back to Phillips at the near point. Phillips trying to move it outside
Good
the
play.
near circle.
Safe play shot.
Cummings
right there
with
in
the
front.
shot out in front.
Right there. Right there. Oh, she's looking
Malashevsky.
behind.
Backhanded shot that comes all the way outside the far circle.
What a flurry.
Malashevsky has it there, trying to dig it off of the boards. Malashevsky battling Wayman. Comes back to the near point. Held in there. Trying to feed it.
Oh.
That comes all the way across. Scram has it in along the near board. Scram.
Michigan got a
spinning with
chance to
it.
change.
Scram. Fires it all the way down
Too
the far
far.
boards.
Too
Intercepted.
far. Here we go.
Here comes
Michaela.
Michigan. Brings it back in.
Nice fake on the
McGraw
drop. Oh.
into the far corner. Is almost a little friendly fire.
Wow.
That puck into Bernard's awaiting glove.
Great flurry. 8 shots to 1.
And they have the one goal this period. 8:04 left to go here in the second. 1-1 Michigan. Lots of great opportunities, but they need to get one back behind Bernard to take the lead again. Puck into the far corner. Good win by Kaylee Long. Puck into the neutral zone. Michigan turning with it. Good job using the body to protect the puck back over there by Garbady. Here comes Lindahl into the slot.
She had to walk through so
Poke
many
check
people.
into the near corner.
It's a good end to play in, though. We like that.
Racing ahead with it. Coming in with it is Wasaki. There's a save by Johns. All the way back to the far point. Chip back outside the far circle. Here comes Michigan, but held
Good.
in.
Good job.
Poked away. Lindahl trying to get
That's
to it, but
off.
brought back
That's
in by
way off.
McCallion. Delayed offsides and turned into just a plain offsides. 7:31 left to go.
Versus the fancy offsides.
Indeed.
Good grief. I can't even make all my shout outs with this game being so good. My apologies to Brookie. She said the people who got me coffee got a shout out and she didn't.
That puck fed ahead, grabbed, and coming down the near boards is Wasaki. Good job to
Nice
get in
block.
the way by Ferris.
They're letting them play.
Puck into the near corner. Ferris trying to move it down the near board. She's pinned against the board. Trying to pull it out of there.
There we go.
Is Carr fed ahead. Lindahl
beat
trying
her.
to get to
She's
it
got a
outside the
trailer.
near circle.
Got a
Lindahl
trailer.
Trying to get to Garbady. Oh, Lindahl. That loose. Carr has it. Top of the far circle. Carr outside the far circle. Puck back into the far corner. Grand Valley bringing it up the ice.
They're
Grand
sending
Valley.
people early.
Hung trying to knock it away. That back into the neutral zone. Fed into the slot, but Grand Valley moves it down the near boards. Here comes Scram.
Numbers,
Gains
numbers,
his own.
numbers,
Scram.
numbers, numbers.
Good job. Is that knocked away?
Nothing.
As again, the Grand Valley fans much
It's a
incensed.
full check game. Wow.
Here comes Gordon. Gordon fires it back in deep as that puck in along the end boards. They're letting them play today. Bobby into the far corner.
They're letting them play. They're letting them play.
Puck outside the near circle, trying to get it.
Oh, here we
Right
go.
out in front,
Rip it.
Bobby with a shot. That puck in along the end boards.
Going for a twofer there.
Picked up back behind, moved around by DeCitis. Puck onto the near circle, trying to get it held in by Hung. Hung with the shot.
Ooh, that hit her?
Deflected
Wow.
out in front. Puck into the near corner.
Tight, tight, tight,
To the near
tight.
point, Kolwich holds it in. Fired again down the near boards. Chipped into the near circle. Gordon puts it into the near corner, trying to pull that away. Rims all the way around outside the far circle. Michigan trying to move it across.
They are getting the change.
Back to the near point
Oh.
as that fed
Oh.
ahead.
Oh, no.
1-on-1
There we go.
as that puck steered into the near corner. Scram has it. Scram. She has the lone goal this period. Now coming the other
Okay,
direction.
here comes Kara.
Kolwich, gains his own. Kolwich takes
Oh.
a shot.
Oh.
Bernard steers it away. Another shot just goes wide into the near corner.
That was a shot to pass.
Outside the near circle, Farrell gets it high, slot
That's
that
going to hit
deflects
net.
up
No?
into the near corner.
Wow.
Battle
There.
for it, firing out in
Oh,
front.
just
Farrell with
wide.
another opportunity, knocked away outside the far circle. Backhanded back into the far corner. Michigan
Oh.
trying to make it across. That comes all the way over. Here comes Metz. Metz trying to feed it out in front. Puck right back behind. Adams brings it around. Puck into the far corner.
You know, for all this riding time, we are not getting a lot of shots.
Held in at the far point. Cummings trying to tip it. That puck comes outside the near circle. Here comes Malashevsky trying to work her way across.
There, right in front.
Out
Oh.
in front. Deflected back.
Katie's open.
And moved to wrong. Grab Grand Valley and along the near board. Scram trying to grab it. There's Kalis with a shot and a save by Bernard. 4:31 left to go here in the second. One goal
Just
by Michigan in the first. One goal by Grand Valley in the second.
Wrapped in that end.
Grand Valley's defense has done a good job making sure Bernard hasn't seen a lot of.
No, they're not getting for the riding time. If this was wrestling, we'd be killing them. But we're not getting the shots. We're keeping us on the perimeter. But, man, it's in their end. They're only going to have to clean one end today.
And pulled back by Sawyer in along the far boards. Moved ahead. Tip.
Whoa.
Wysocki fires it all the way down
It's
into
gonna
the near
be
corner.
good, too,
Wysocki has it.
because they're
back
sending
behind
people.
the goal. Trying to tip it away. Now Dilla trying to get to it into the near corner. Ceballos moves it ahead. That puck back into the neutral zone. Adams
Heads up.
fires it right back
Ooh,
and a
yeah,
save.
Good to see her catch that. That'll help. That'll help.
Absolutely. Good job by Johns to make the save. 4:06 left to go here in the second. 1-1 is our score.
Shots are 3 for Grand Valley and 10 for Michigan.
Face off in the near, face off circle for Michigan. McCallion in to take the face off. Dill on the other side.
Oh,
There's a
that's
blast.
trouble. That's
Loose
right
in
there.
The slot,
Oh,
pulled
way
away.
to pick it up.
Coming down the far boards. Dilla trying to get it out of the zone. Loose. That chip top of the far circle. Now Michigan backhands it into the neutral zone. Down
Chip.
the near boards. Chipped by Grand Valley. Right back into the Michigan end. Lindahl trying to get it out of there. Puck in along the near boards. And sent back by Wyman. Down the far boards it goes. Chipped
That's
by
in the netting.
Wysocki and up into the netting. 3:37 left to go here in the second.
All right,
Should be
fans,
outside.
In between at the second intermission, we will do a miracle minute, your last chance to support Hockey Night Fights Cancer, and then we will also draw our raffle winners.
3:37 left to go. Face off right at center ice. And puck in along the far boards. Duffany has it. Feeding it ahead. Intercepted and fired right back in deep into the Michigan zone. Gathered up by Dilla right back behind her goal. Trying to get it over to Bobby outside the near circle. Bobby feeds it, bouncing puck. Here comes Hung. Hung over center. Hung moves it down the far boards to Gordon. Gordon outside the far circle, trying to feed it out in front.
Wow, little tip in there.
Hung outside the near circle, trying to get it back to Ferris at the near point.
Bouncing puck.
Puck loose
into
the slot. Gordon trying to get to it. Now into the far corner. Rims all the way back outside the near circle. Hung trying to get to it first. That puck back into the neutral zone. Kolwich at her own blue line. Kolwich feeds it down the far boards. That tipped all the way back deep. Going to grab it back over there is DeCitas.
She's got it in. We need players in there with her.
Into the near corner. DeCitas trying to
that was quite
pull
a hit.
that away. Now Garbady trying to dig it out of there. Still battling into the near corner. And down the near boards. And fired right to center ice.
We are
Intercepted.
picking off their cherry pickers.
And fired all the way back deep by Ceballos. Puck back behind the goal. Into the near corner. Trying to dig it out of there is Carr. Now Garbady. That back to Kolwich, but slips back into the neutral zone. Michigan has to retouch to avoid a delayed offside. Fired back in deep by Garbady. Lindahl chases it. Puck right back behind the goal. McBrien feeds it all the way around the boards. Back into the neutral zone. That off of Couch's skate. Couch comes down the near boards. Feeds it back deep into the Michigan zone with 2 minutes left to go here in this period. Lindahl outside the far circle. All the way back. Intercepted right at the blue line by Grand Valley. Adams down the far boards. Scram has it, trying to feed it in front. Loose.
2-on-1.
In. Here comes
2-on-1.
Miller. Miller has it, top of the near circle. Moves it back over, loose.
We're going to need a goal.
And knocked away.
Save here.
Into the far corner it goes. That puck all the way around. Back to the near point. Campbell has it. Campbell
No shots.
Shot. That knocked away into the far corner. Still loose. And covered up. 1:28 left to go here in the second.
I don't know what our counterpart's going crazy about. His blood pressure's got to be through the roof.
As the net came off of the Moorings.
Yeah, I guess so. Looks like it was a push. It's inside. They're gonna blame it on us. That's fine.
1-1 is the score. 1:28 left to go here in the second. Michigan would love to get the lead before going into intermission. Second intermission. McCallion, that puck into the near corner, swept around by Kolwich.
A little harder than that.
Savaus trying to get it back over, now moved in along the near boards.
Got time.
All the way across, intercepted by Miller. Miller turns on it, feeds it down the far boards, back into the Michigan end. Ceballos into the near corner, trying to feed it over to Farrell. Farrell pinned outside the near circle, loose. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl trying to move it into the neutral zone, down to Farrell. Farrell down the near boards. Farrell chips it into the near corner. 58 seconds left to go here in the second.
Trouble.
Coming down the other direction.
Nice
puck
pin.
Loose, brought in by McCallion. McCallion firing it. Saved by Johnson. She covers it up. 47.5 seconds left to go.
I'd love to see those stay in goalie's nets. The gloves. Good for her. Good save. 47 and a half.
47 seconds. 47.5 seconds left to go here in the second. 1-1 is our score.
Big draw here.
Huge draw. If someone can get a goal before the intermission, that would give them a lot of momentum heading into the third. Sent all the way around by Phillips. Adams has it outside the far circle. Adams into the far corner. Adams trying to feed it out in front. That knocked away. McCallion racing over to get it. Puck.
Oh, she held the line. That's good for her.
Grab down the near boards.
Watch behind. Watch behind. Watch behind.
As Phillips feeds it down the far boards. Couldn't get everything on it. McCallion moves it back to her defensive parent. Down the near boards, fed ahead, intercepted. Kalis fires it back in deep. 18 seconds left to go. Puck back behind the Grand Valley goal. 14 seconds left to go as it comes down the near boards.
One-on-one.
Coming in. Here comes Adams. Adams trying to get it in. Shot.
What a save.
By John.
What a great
3.9
shot.
seconds left to go.
On the ice. Great place. Great placement.
Adams made a good job to avoid the defense coming back.
Yeah, breakaway basically, short-ended breakaway. I'll tell you what, Emma's got her confidence back now. That was a huge save. I'd be telling my defense to thank their goalie for that.
Absolutely, 3.9 seconds left to go. Back in the Michigan zone, they'd love to just run out this clock now.
Yeah.
As that puck back, 2-1. That will do it at the end of 2. It is 1-1 here.
Wow.
At Giffs, Georgetown, we are tied up heading into that second
Coach,
intermission.
Coach Jenny's asking me the shots. That's how good a game this is. 10 for Michigan and 5 for Grand Valley. But I got to say, that last one was the shot of the save of the game right
Total
there.
21 for Michigan and 14 for Grand Valley through 2.
Yeah.
And so good back and forth game here as
Oh man,
both teams have
game.
had their opportunities. What does Michigan need to do to get this lead and finish off this game in the third?
Well, they came out again, and they've got to realize that if we've got it in their end, we've got to get some shots and just get off the perimeter, because we're not getting the odd man rushes or or scoring on the breaks in, because their back checking is amazing. So I would say that our defense has got to put it on the net, forward's got to put it on the net, be ready in front, and just take, 10 shots isn't a lot. It's okay for a period. We twice as many as them, but we've got to somehow take that riding time and turn it into a goal.
Absolutely. Well, we'll step away, give you a break from our voices, and we will be back with the third period as you are watching Michigan women's hockey, brought to you by Arbor Broadcasting, and we are going to play a little bit of I Can't Turn You Loose.
I would say 4 of those 5 probably came last.
Good afternoon and welcome once again to the Michigan Amphitheater. You know, so much of the music we hear today is this pre-programmed electronic disco. You never get a chance to hear master bluesmen practicing their craft. The year 2006, the music now known as the blues will exist only in the classical record department of your local public library. And so this afternoon, while we still can, let us welcome from Ann Arbor, Michigan, Eric Becker and his blues band. It's time for all of you to join in, wherever you are. Students, faculty, alumni, friends, come on, stand up and show your Michigan spirit. Let's go. Everybody up and dance for a big Michigan victory. Becker and his blues band.
as we are here at the second intermission at Giffs, Georgetown, where it is 1-1 Michigan versus Grand Valley State University. Back on Thursday, the 29th in ACHA women's hockey. Liberty beat Niagara by a score of 4-0. It was Adrian College beating Indiana Tech 5-1. Scores yesterday: Michigan State shut out Lake Superior State 2-0. It was McHenry beating Maryville 5-3. Grand Canyon beat Montana State University 1-0. It was 4-0 Michigan Dearborn over Eastern Michigan. Utah beat Colorado 2-1. It was 6-0 Liberty over Niagara. And no score, it was 0-0 at the end of overtime between Midland and Minot State University. Taking a look at the Michigan schedule out here for this week. It was in women's water polo. Michigan lost to Arizona State 16-7. In women's basketball, they beat USC 73-67. In women's tennis, they lost to Vanderbilt 4-2. On Tuesday, it was men's basketball versus Nebraska. They pulled that one out 75-72. On Thursday, it was women's basketball at Indiana. They won that one 95-64. On Friday, women's track and field was at the Razorback Invitational. Water polo played Arizona State again and lost that one 16-10. Men's track and field is at the Razorback Invitational. In women's tennis, they lost to number 15 Virginia 4-2. And in hockey, Michigan beat Ohio State in men's hockey 6-4. In men's wrestling, they beat Northwestern 38-4. And in men's basketball, they beat Michigan State 83-71. That up at the Breslin. In women's water polo, they beat Cal State Fullerton 18-8. In women's swimming and diving, they beat Denison 202-87. Men's swimming and diving, they beat Denison 202-92. And that is what we have thus far. Taking a look at Michigan at Ohio State men's hockey going on right now. It is 1-0 with 13:45 left to go in the second period. Other games in the Big Ten for men's hockey: a final in overtime. Michigan State, number 2 in the nation, beat number 5 Penn State 5-4, and Wisconsin is playing Minnesota at 7 p.m. tonight.
And I think they lost to Minnesota last night. And the women's team might have been Wisconsin's second loss of the season, lost in overtime last night.
They've been playing very, very well. So
yeah. A bunch of going to the Olympics, which is exciting.
A whole bunch. I think there's at least 2 Michigan-born women's hockey players playing for the Olympic team, and they did not get a chance to go to college and play D1 hockey in the state of Michigan because we have absolutely 0 D1 women's hockey NCAA D1 teams in Michigan. So
yeah, so if you want to get behind a student-athlete collegiate cause, that's a good one to join the bandwagon because we've been pushing it. We're going to be the leaders and best. We should be the leaders and best. Absolutely
love it. I know Denise Elich and Jordan Acker, both regions, have been pushing for it. I know it's economically things are tough right now, but boy, wouldn't that be a heck of a thing. Here, the women's hockey team is battling, trying to get a big win versus Grand Valley State. That puck back, bringing it at his Wayman. Wayman fires it back deep into the Michigan zone. Michigan going from left to right there. There's football trying to distract
making me
again.
Nuts. Oh, nice. Got a little behind here.
Here comes Cummings racing ahead with it. Cummings, top of the near circle. Cummings
Great
outside
gap.
the near circle.
Great gap.
Cummings trying to feed it out in front. As Bernard got a piece of it. Back to the blue line.
Nice.
To hold it in. Puck comes outside the near circle, but gathered up. Here comes Grand Valley down the near boards. And fired in back deep back over there by Kulinichi out in front. That puck outside the near circle.
That was a good chance there. They missed.
Good job coming ahead with it. Here comes Bobby. Bobby trying to fire it back deep as the best of the line gets a line change.
Boy, this
now
is
back
aggressive.
the other direction. Here comes Scram. Knocked away by McGough. Coming ahead with it. Here comes Grand Valley again. Grand Valley sends it outside the near circle.
Man, they're flying. Everybody's flying.
They are. Garbady has it top of the near circle. Garbady.
Rip it.
High slot. Garbady. Top of the far circle, trying to feed it out in front. Lindahl there looking for a rebound.
Oh, nothing.
As again, no hands raised as They're treating this like it's the W. They're treating it like it's the PWHL where checking is allowed. Puck back into the far corner as the Grand Valley fans have really sticking their craw, and rightfully so.
And the announcer's not letting up either.
Puck all the way back that Joe's just wide. That will be icing. Our player had position right there, and their player kind of ran in, but she definitely ended up down.
It was
on the
very
ice,
much
so.
incidental.
Yes.
But they haven't called anything.
Yeah,
so.
typically that would be a hand raised there. So. As long as they call it the same both ways, but
It's tough when you've got a three-man system and only one wearing the stripes.
Face off in the far face-off circle. They're doing their best. If you think you can do better, reach out. We could use more officials.
Yeah, that's right.
Puck
You
grab.
don't see me doing it anymore.
Coming down, backhanded into the near side by Carr into the near corner. That grab by Adams, trying to get it around. Excuse me, that's DeCitas with it. Puck outside the near circle. Gable with it. Gable trying to get it back into the neutral zone.
It's going to be good.
That puck all the way back, racing back, trying to get to it. McCallion has it.
Ooh.
Collision in along the end boards. That puck outside the
A lot
far
of people
circle.
losing edges.
That puck loose.
Trouble.
Coming
She's open in
around.
front.
Good
Oh,
job,
back
knocked
door.
away by Metz. And fired back. Chipped. Held in, and now all the way back into the neutral zone. Here comes Michigan racing ahead with it. Bringing it in, Carr has it, top of the near circle, trying to skate against
Got to find somebody.
People, getting it over to Dilla with a shot that went off of his skate right out in front. Hung trying to chip it in front.
It's behind her.
It's a good job to get on top of it by Bernard, and it's 1-1 with 17-17 left to go here in the third. So again, the longer this game goes on, the more pressure goes on Michigan, who has the better record. Grand Valley playing at home. They're playing with a little house money here.
Build, make it more, build up the pressure. Here we go.
There's a shot by Kaitless into the far
Everything is
corner.
getting blocked.
And it's trying to feed it ahead his couch. Stack held in by Kaitless. Kaitless onto the far circle, trying to slide it out in front.
Open
and
net.
Oh, it just wouldn't settle down. As right out in front. Beautiful opportunity out there, and trying to knock it in, and it just wouldn't go in. So Dilla right on the doorstep,
And
Bernard a great save.
Another shot that just didn't go like they didn't get launched the way they'd like to.
Ceballos gets it over top of the far circle. That knocked away. Coming in with it, breakaway coming down.
2-on-1 coming too.
Scram trying to get it over.
Nice
That's
save.
a save by
save.
John.
Okay, she's feeling it now. Good
Bucking
for her.
along the near boards. One of the Michigan
Somebody's
players
going to
went
get a
down.
penalty.
That's a penalty on the tripping call on Grand Valley. Here comes Lindahl. As the Grand Valley fans will be very upset about that.
Yeah, they're not.
As the Grand Valley play-by-play announcer lets
In
his
total
feelings be known.
disbelief. Total disbelief.
16:37 left to go here in the third. Michigan goes on the power play. Now this is the first Grand Valley penalty.
Yeah, this will be a little huge for us because we
been
need power play.
They've called one penalty on Michigan, one on Grand Valley. Puck onto near circle.
See that? How much has that happened to us this game?
That has happened a lot. As it just wouldn't
It's
settle
just
down.
really
into the near
weird.
corner, trying to get to Malashevsky. Now Ferris has
She's
it
on
at
her
the near
backhand.
point.
I'm surprised they are very passive.
Ferris, shot there. That got deflected all the way back.
Nice block.
Ferris has to get back into the neutral zone. Drifts back to her near circle. Now coming ahead with it. Malashevsky back to her own blue line. Malashevsky moves it across to Ferris.
Nobody to go to.
Trying to feed it down the far boards, and that sent right back. Grand Valley with a very good penalty kill right now.
Yep.
That puck back in along the far boards. Michigan
forehands. There we
is
go.
72.9, or excuse me, Michigan is 26.5 on the power play, and Grand Valley is 86.7 on the PK.
That was a good play on Julia because she can fly, and that player got a piece of it.
Tipped
There you go,
coming
Sam.
down the near boards. Carr trying to get to it. Offside the call.
Ooh, I didn't see that.
She was just over the line. 56 seconds left to go on the power play. 15:33 left to go here in the third. They're moving it back outside the Michigan blue line, even though it was offside. Wouldn't that typically be outside of the Grand Valley blue line?
Yeah, something went on
There was something that I didn't catch. Coming down the far boards, McGough has it. McGough into the neutral zone. McGough bringing it down, trying to chip it in deep. That grabbed and fired right back into the neutral zone. Hung has it. Hung chips it into the zone. Grabbed by McBrien. McBrien goes back behind her own goal. McBrien coming down the near boards. That goes all the way back into the Michigan end. McGough racing back to get to it.
That's going to pretty much do it.
30 seconds left in the power play. Michigan has to move if they want to get another shot. Is Gordon coming down the far boards. Miller trying to knock it away from Gordon.
Very fast. They got the angle.
Now Hung trying to get in there. 19 seconds left. Is back. McGough has it in her own zone. McGough trying to avoid Scram.
Not now.
Scram, the lone goal scorer for Grand Valley. That puck at the far point. Hung has it. Hung.
Take a shot.
Top
Take
of the
the
far
shot.
circle. Hung.
There. Oh,
trying
nice
to get
pass.
it out in front. As that's chipped back to the near point. Held in there by Bobby. Bobby. Penalty has expired. Bobby outside the near circle. Bobby trying to dig it out of there. Battle for it into the near corner. Now fed out in front.
They killed it. We didn't get many shots.
Back behind. Bobby trying to get it over
there
to
she
Gordon.
had Manami in front.
And it got knocked into the far corner. Now loose. Now fired all the way down the near boards by Grand Valley. Back to get it is Metz at her own blue line.
Whoa.
With it at
Whoa.
Metz lost an edge. Shot there.
Off
Saved by
speed. Another
Johns.
off speed shot. What the
Loose
heck is
onto the
going
near
on?
circle.
Everybody's shorting their sticks.
Coming in outside the far circle. Caitlis puts it back in along the end board.
Yeah, she almost got her with a slow curve.
Puck into the near corner. Gathering it up is Sawyer. Sawyer
That was
moving. Steve feeding it down the near boards.
actually a great save by Emma to get that one off speed like that. Basically
Absolutely.
a breakaway.
Back onto the far circle.
Nice
that
block.
loose.
Trouble.
Coming
Trouble.
in. There's a point blank shot. Johns with another save. Puck all the way down the near boards. Now down the far boards. Poked right back into the Michigan zone. Duffney trying to get to it.
Ooh.
There was a big collision, and again, they didn't call that one.
They're
so
looking at the referee.
calling it both ways the same way. Puck down
Trouble.
the far boards.
Oh, I got to step up.
Loose held in into the far corner. That fired all the way around the boards. Back into the near boards of the neutral zone. Grand Valley.
Oh,
that pulled
Lindahl.
away by Lindahl.
Here goes
Lindahl
money.
into the near circle.
Can she
Lindahl
do it?
comes in.
Oh!
Shot. Oh, that went. It deflected, but
That
just
was
not
close.
in. Farrell
I thought
has
it might go off her shoulder and
back
in.
to the blue line. Ceballos has it at her own blue line down the near boards, intercepted. Coming in with it is McBrien. Knocked away, back to
Nice.
Lindahl. Lindahl.
Two to split.
One.
Two to split. One
Lindahl
behind. Nice
onto the far
chop.
circle.
Oh,
Backhanded
good
shot and a
shot.
save by Bernard.
Nice shot.
12:45 left to go here in the third. 1-1. Again, especially the later this goes, the more important that next goal is.
Yes. Jen. Coach Jenny asking if there's overtime. Yes.
3 on 3. 5-minute overtime.
Jenny, it's 3 on 3. 5-minute overtime.
Puck, grab coming down the far boards, deflected all the way back into the Michigan
But we got to
zone.
get there first. We can't keep doing this.
As that puck right
Trailer,
back behind the
trailers.
Michigan goal onto that near circle, chipped ahead. Here comes Michigan racing the other direction. McGough has it. Kolwich has it. Into the slot, poked away from her.
Shoot.
Mosevsky on the far circle. That deflected out in front by a defender.
Man, they're blocking a lot of
Rocketed
shots.
down. Here comes Hung. Hung brings it into
Got
the
to get
zone.
through
Hung.
4 people.
And moved back to the blue line, deflected back to the far point, now brought ahead by Miller. Miller down the far boards, feeds it deep into the Michigan end. Picked up back over there. Ceballos trying to move it ahead, that intercepted. Right at the near point in the Michigan zone.
Deceptively fast.
Wysocki had
Yeah,
it.
good
That
play,
sent
good
back
play.
to the blue line. Now that fired back deep by DeCitas. Puck right back behind the Michigan goal. Coming ahead with it. Ricocheted off the near boards. Loose. Gordon trying to get it out of the zone.
Just clear.
Gordon
Got her
got
up there.
knocked away. Now
There you go.
backhanded by
Nobody there.
Phillips. And coming down the far boards, here comes Grand Valley. Tipped away by Hung. She has been playing great. As that stick, 2 sticks down onto the ground there. As that puck knocked away in along the
You
far
can't if
boards.
it's stuck under your arm.
That puck loose, trying to move it around.
Wow, we got a sale. We got Gable on sales here.
That puck back. Wyman has it. Wyman
Wow.
coming
She's
down
quick.
the far boards. Gordon,
Good job
excuse
for
me.
Sam to stay with her.
Carr trying to knock it
There
away.
we
Here
go.
comes Michigan. Gaining
Got to get
the
through
zone,
4 people and a stick.
making a move onto
Sorry,
the near
5.
circle. Ferris has
It's-
it into
yeah,
the
one
near
of-
corner.
one of
Ferris
5,
trying
but
to
she
fire
got
it
a
out in
shot.
front. Deflected into the near corner. Into the near corner it
What a
goes.
play by the
Malashevsky trying to
assassin.
knock it away. Down
Who's-
the far boards.
These refs can't even move that stick.
Kulinichi fires it deep into the Michigan end.
Come on, you can grab that stick, linesman.
Puck in along the near
Heads up.
boards. Cummings has
Oh.
it. She goes
Wow,
down
saw
to
that
the ice.
coming.
Battleford in along the near boards, brought right back in.
Saw that Cummings.
Puck back in along the end boards,
Heads
picked
up.
up back there. Bobby trying to knock it away, loose. Now coming the other direction, that rimmed all the way back to the near point.
I'm
Gathered
tired
up
just
there.
watching this game.
Cummings has it deflected away. Backhanded back deep into the near corner. McGough has it there. McGough feeds it around to Cummings. Cummings outside the near circle. Now, it's Michigan.
wow.
That could have been an interference call
A
and along the
hold,
near boards.
interference.
Bringing it back in. Kulinichi has it. Shot there.
Ooh, that didn't miss
goes
that
all the
far
way
corner
around.
by much.
Campbell has it at the far point. Puck back and covered up. 9:53 left to go here.
Well, I'm glad it hasn't been a dirty game, because if they were going to let it go like this and it was dirty, it'd be crazy. You can't tighten it up late in the game.
Yeah, most of the contact has really been incidental, honestly.
Right. Yeah, I haven't seen any real animosity or late stuff, any retaliation.
Blast from the top of the far
that's
circle,
trouble.
saving another
That's 2.
shot. Johns
That's
trying
3.
to get to it, and Johns covers it up. Kulinichi down on the ice right in front, and she is trying to knock
Nice shot
that in.
from the point, a rebound right in front. Tied up on shots, 7-7.
9:46 left to go here.
That was a bomb. We got to start doing that with the blue.
Face off, won by Grand Valley.
Here.
Now that's sent all the way down the ice.
Oh, what do you touch something?
And a whistle.
Did somebody touch it?
Must have touched someone on the bench as they'll go back into the far face-off circle in the Michigan zone. 9:40 left to go.
Took away a potential breakaway.
Garbadian to take the face-off.
Good draw.
Puck into the far corner, sent all the way around into the near corner, bringing it ahead. Chipped off of the near board.
There we
Here
go.
comes Michigan, racing ahead with it. Is Garbady. Garbady into the slot, moves it over to Lindahl with the shot. Oh, how did that not go in?
I thought it was in.
Oh, Bernard with an amazing save. Now 2-on-1 back the other direction. Scram trying to get to it, and it covered up by Johns.
Nice place. Nice pass.
Oh, boy, wasn't that. Lindahl right out in front, and it looked like it hopped over her shoulder.
I thought it went in on the far side, but it's hard to see through this mesh.
It is.
I mean,
It's not helping me
no,
figure out the numbers
It's
either.
like 2 times my cataracts.
Face-off in the far face-off circle. Gordon in there trying to take the face-off. Puck into the far corner. Dilla trying to pull it away. Wysocki in there trying to dig it off of the end board. Puck all the way around the far board. Carr trying to knock it away.
Oh.
Now there was a shot. Johns knocked it underneath the near circle. Controlled by Grand Valley outside the near circle.
Here we go.
Shot there by Wysocki. Comes all the way back into the neutral zone. Gordon trying to fire it ahead. Puck back to the Michigan blue line. Ceballos moves it ahead. Here comes Hunt.
I'll take
Hunt
Ava.
gains the
She's
zone.
got a
Hunt,
game. Rip
she's
it.
been playing tough. Hunt
There-
moves
oh.
it over. Trying to get it into the slot. There's a
Oh.
shot and a save.
They
Puck
got
into
the line
far
back
corner.
together again.
Hunt gets it over to Carr. Carr
Oh,
with
you
the
know how
blast.
hard that was?
Another
And there's
shot.
another one.
Oh, comes over and Campbell
Wow.
gets it outside the near circle.
No wonder her save percentage is 1,000.
Campbell brings it back as Bernard has had a great game. Fired ahead, tipped, picked up. Here comes Michigan. Carr has it. Trying to move it back over to Hung. Carr feeds it back behind the goal. Now Gordon trying to get to it. And spun away underneath the near circle.
What effort.
Still battling as Adams has it pinned against the end
Oh,
board.
they're going to
There's
get
gonna
one.
be a penalty. And again, much to the consternation of the Grand Valley.
There it is. Our word of the game. Consternation. Say that a few times.
I believe that's the kindest word I can say about the Grand Valley fans' opinions of the officiating is consternation.
There you go. That's a classy way to put it. Okay, well, they took it away from us the last time. Now let's see if we can do.
So Michigan on the power play at 8:06 is.
Oh, that's
This
where we
is
want
gonna
it,
be
right
a
there.
Opportunity.
Not there.
Top of the near circle, moved over to Ferris. Ferris gets it onto the far circle for
Oh,
Lindahl.
nice shot.
Shot there, saved by Bernard. Coming in along the far circle. That all the way back, Lindahl, top of the far circle.
Walk in.
Feeds it. Now back to the high slot. That shot
Ooh,
by.
there it is.
Front, Ferris has it.
Oh,
shot.
she doesn't know where it is.
Oh, boy. Tried to go 5-hole, and Bernard able to cover it up.
Let me get this straight. She hasn't given up a goal this season, right?
Except for the one we scored in the first period.
Right,
yes.
right.
She's given up one goal in 3, 4, 5 periods now so far. Of course, she only played one game. but
Yeah, that's.
There's a high slide
Oh.
shot as that just goes wide. Puck.
We're beating them on the
near
puck. We're beating
circle.
them to the puck. No.
That puck moved back outside the near circle. Well, again, this is a game
Sam
honoring
wants
her
to
mother,
walk.
so
Yep,
Bernard's
yeah.
playing out of her mind, rightfully so. Shot there. Puck back in along the end boards. Cummings has it, sweeps it into the near corner. Now that puck
Sam
outside
wants
the
to
near
walk
circle.
these
Carr,
guys.
coming high slot. Carr moves it back over to Cummings. Cummings over. Malashevsky has it outside the far circle.
They can leave the
Lindahl
number one
has it.
unit out here because we're there. Nice. Rip it.
Onto the near circle.
Ooh.
Carr with a shot that deflects into the far corner. Hit the netting. 56 seconds left to go in this power play. 7:02 left to go here in the third.
We've had a lot of shots this power play, too.
And that good Grand Valley defense in Bernard has really been doing well.
Doing her job. The wall.
And if Michigan wants to not have to win the CCWHAs to get the Nationals, this is a huge 7 minutes here. McGough gets it high slot. Now onto the near circle for Farrell. Farrell into the near corner.
Twitch.
Battle. Farrell gets it outside the near circle. Back to McGough at the near point. That went off of his
Okay,
skate.
Farrell needs to walk
has it
in.
onto the near circle, trying to battle.
Got it, save it.
Really good defense back there by Grand Valley. You couldn't see the number. That was Miller.
Send it across.
Shot by
Ooh,
McGough, deflected
tipped.
out in front, but that took a little bit off of it. Otherwise, that could have been a good thing with the deflection. There's Hung with a shot that goes just wide to the far side.
One of those goofy bouncing ones might be what we need. It doesn't have to be pretty.
Hung on the far circle. Hung trying to take it back behind the goal underneath the near. Out in front, Garbadian. It went off of her stick, wouldn't settle down. As Gordon trying to keep it in. Gordon outside the far circle. 9 seconds
Killing
left in
time.
the power play.
Take the shot.
Now
Take the
Hung
shot.
has it. That deflected back into the far corner. 3 seconds. 2 seconds.
Wow.
1 second. Grand Valley back to full strength with 6:04 left to go. Battle for it into the near corner. Michigan back to Garbadian.
Right
now
there.
back behind, trying to fire it out in front.
Oh,
As that wouldn't go for
That's a
Bayless,
hand pass.
and a hand pass that'll go all the way back.
into their zone.
5:54 left to go.
That's a pretty good penalty kill.
Yes.
Now, a lot of it's their goalie, but still
And
Yeah,
Grand
hand
Valley
pass.
has done a great.
in their defensive zone, right?
Face off in the far face-off circle with 5:54 left to go here in the third. Puck in along the end boards. It's Wyman trying to get it out of there. Now McCallion gets it into the near corner. Down the near boards. Miller has it, trying to fire it.
Right.
Mets with the
Ooh.
shot on goal, but that knocked away right out in front. Now racing down with it. Good job to knock it away by Kolwich. Puck into the Grand Valley zone, but they control there. Down the near boards it goes. Grabbed.
Way to jump the
As
passes.
Adams trying to get to it. Now down the near boards. Dilla, the collision with McCallion.
I was going to say, if there's a penalty, it's going to go Grand
yeah.
Valley's way next.
Yeah, two
Hockey gods. It's
two
a
power
home
plays
game.
for Michigan, now 2 power plays for Grand Valley.
Yeah, we got to kill it.
And ended up with a bit of a hit check there. Looks like it's a timeout called.
Grand Valley, yeah.
Grand Valley called a timeout. Well, this is a big game for both of these squads. Grand Valley trying to get a big win on a breast cancer awareness evening and honoring a lot of lost loved ones. And Michigan trying to fight for their playoff lives here.
Yeah. postseason, working on the postseason playoffs.
Little Jim Mora there.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Everything I talk about has been a while.
There you go. There you go. You can throw a little, they are who we thought they were, and things of that nature.
Right. Shots are 16 for Michigan to 9 for Grand Valley. I mean, we've had a lot of shots on our power plays. But
so at this point, it's a good timeout for Grand Valley to, one, talk it over, but two, get their players some rest after that penalty kill.
yeah, especially if they're not deep and they're using both. I haven't been watching the matching of lines and stuff like that, but I haven't seen them back off on their speed. I mean,
No.
man, they're bringing it with the wheels.
The scouting report was they were a little passive, and I have not seen that today.
Passive on the PK, but I mean that's fine. Perimeter is good. Sometimes you teach that, and if you're passive, then you're not going to get beat on being over aggressive.
Yeah.
So,
Well, not on the power play. They've definitely moved the puck and tried to get it down on our end. Well,
yeah, I hand it to them. They're all we can handle, and the score is indicative of that.
face off in the near face off circle. That to John's right. Puck won by Grand Valley. Back to the near point.
As a Michigan fan, I feel a great deal of consternation.
Indeed, as the Callion shot goes over to the Scram.
Oh,
trying
no,
to
let her walk
set it
out.
up. That deflected back behind the goal into the near corner. Grand Valley trying to fire it. That deflects right back behind the Michigan goal
We can
outside
get to
the
this
far
one.
circle. Lindahl trying to get to it, held in as that fired back to the far point. Shot there and saved by Johns. 1:33 left to go in the power play. 4:55 left to go here in the third. Boy, we don't have anything other than close games.
It's unbelievable, the stress level.
Face-off in the far face-off circle. That's one back by McCallion. Now Miller trying to fire it outside the far circle. Back to Miller at the far point. Miller, one-timer as that goes all the way. Deflected to the blue line, but held in there. That puck underneath the near circle, spinning with it.
That was a breakaway.
McCallion trying to
backdoor
fire
play.
it out in front. Loose,
Nice
good
try.
pass by McCallion.
Nice try.
That goes all the way back to
What
the
do we
far
got?
point.
I got a penalty interference.
Interference
Is
to
that going
call.
to be on us because it's in our zone? You got to be kidding me after not calling anything. Everybody's wondering who it's on. It's interference. Yeah, that's a good question. It almost has to be on us if it's in our end, right? Grand Valley. Oh my God, I didn't see it. They set a pick.
So Adams goes in. You can hear the groan
Kind of
from our
late
right.
to be calling it now.
I mean, I saw 6 go up. 5.
Yeah.
So 1:10 of 4-on-4 hockey. The Michigan will have a 50-second power play. 4:32 left to go here in the third.
Drew is working the ref. He's doing his best, Izzo.
As a face-off in the far face-off circle.
Why it shouldn't be in our zone? I think that's what he's saying. It shouldn't be in our zone if the penalty's on them.
If it's a penalty, it'd be
should
back
out-
over in Grand
should-
Valley.
or out of the zone at least.
I've never seen a penalty, but it's staying in the other team's zone.
No,
That's fine. The officials know more than me. Puck back behind the goal.
there's a lot of room now. So
4-on-4 hockey. That puck sent back to the near point,
their
held in there.
speed is advantageous, but let's
By
be smart
Kaylee
here.
Long. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl
Speaking of
coming down the
speed,
far
here we
boards.
go.
Lindahl trying to get through.
Oh.
Lindahl brings it in
She got
outside
away
the
with
far
that one.
circle.
Little offsides. No,
Yeah,
that
tip.
should be ice.
And I'll go all the way back.
Yeah.
As icing, as that'll move it back into the Grand Valley zone.
These referees are working on it while they're on the go.
So again, 40 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey. Then Michigan will have a short power play of 51 seconds. Face-off in the far face-off circle to Bernard's right. That puck.
Okay. Rip
Sent
it.
over to McGough. McGough, top of the near circle shot there.
So
Deflected.
many block shots.
Comes outside the far circle. Ferris with it again. That shot Cummings trying to get to it, coming
She
the
needed
other
that
direction.
little
Here
higher.
comes Grand Valley.
Good back check.
Gaining the zone, firing it back deep is Campbell. McCallion chases it into the near corner.
Watch your trailer out in
McCallion
front.
outside the near circle. McCallion.
Oh, McGough is getting physical. We need
That
it.
puck right back behind. Trying to move it in along the far boards.
Oh.
Puck tipped back. Now they'll fire all the way around the far boards. Gathered up there by McBride. McBride fires it back deep. Puck loose, coming in along the near boards of the neutral zone. Gathered up by Lindahl. Lindahl, Michigan on the power play now. Lindahl onto the near circle. Shot there.
Nice shot.
Saved by Bernard. Back out to the far point. Here comes McCallion.
1-on-1.
McCallion trying to get back.
Nice
McCallion
push.
tipped away in along the near boards.
Heads up. She's going to hit you.
Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl.
She's tired.
Miller brings it back in. Miller at the top of the near circle.
Toe
That
drag.
knocked away by Metz.
Good play.
Puck in along the end boards. 19 seconds left on the power play for Michigan. Down the near boards. Here comes Michigan. That fired all the way across by Malashevsky. Bringing it in. Michigan, top of the far circle. Shot there. Steered away by Bernard. Puck back behind the goal. Now out in front. Malashevsky with a shot and a save by Bernard. All the way back to Michigan blue line. Grab there.
Last 2 minutes.
Ricocheted off the near boards.
Here we go,
2:25 left to go. Carr trying to get to it. That pulled back around by DeCitas.
Tough pass.
Backhanding and Miller gets it all the way back into the neutral zone. Michigan trying to fire it back
deeper.
in. Intercepted. And sent right back into the neutral zone. Here comes Grand Valley down the near boards.
Step up.
Picking it up, firing it down is Adams. Adams puts it in.
Manami down.
All the way back, top of the far circle. 1:57 left to go. Chipped by Gordon. Loose. Now here comes Kolwich. Kolwich trying to poke that away.
Now, defensive side, guys. Don't let anybody behind you now.
Adams moves it back into her own
Last
zone.
2 minutes.
Blasted all the way back. 1:42 left to go
Son of a
here in regulation.
biscuit.
That
That's
goes all the way
icing.
back.
That's icing.
Icing the call.
That's a little huge. Ay.
1:34 left to go here in the third.
I'm
All
getting my
tied up.
money's worth. Jenny, you getting your money's worth? She's in a zone.
No reply.
No
Yep.
reply.
She's focused. So is the Michigan team, so is Grand Valley. Face-off in the near face-off circle. That is to the right of Johns. Now they'll move it over to the far. Nope,
We're going
that's
to
a
take timeout on Michigan.
So Michigan takes the timeout with 1:34 left to go.
We've 17 to 10 in shots. We're ahead.
And it doesn't matter if it doesn't get in the back of the net.
No.
So it was a goal, 6-10 in the first. Michigan scored, Bobby with that score. And then at 18:57, at 16:37, it was a goal by Grand Valley to tie it up.
Yeah. Emma has stepped up since then. I know she'd like that one back, and she has. The best way to get it back is to stand up like she has.
Both squads talking things over, trying to get a little bit of a breath. These same two teams will play tomorrow, 4 o'clock at Yost. The
Puck
senior
drops.
celebration will be at 3:15. Come on down, celebrate the seniors.
They guarantee us seats. Good seats are available.
John, she's feeling the music. Little Dropkick Murphys there. She's all set up. Face off back in the Michigan zone. 1:34 left to go. So face off to John's right in the near face off circle. Puck.
Oh,
There's
nice
a
to
shot
get
by
there.
Adams.
Good, two
Blocked
good blocks.
away. Now
2 huge blocks.
coming all the way back
nice
into the
little
neutral
trip.
zone. Deflected the other direction. Here comes
There-
Lindahl.
oh, we
Lindahl
like
racing
this.
ahead.
We like
Lindahl
this.
coming
Rip it.
in, firing it. That just goes wide to the near
Right
side.
off the dasher, though.
Gathered up by McCallion. That comes back out into the neutral zone. Michigan has to touch up. Michigan avoiding a delayed offsides. The puck in along the near boards.
Oh,
Adams
nice
making
move.
a nifty move. Adams firing it back deep.
They're just gonna play
1:04
good.
left to go. As
We're learning as we go, Gabes. We're learning as we go.
as again, disbelief from the Grand Valley. They thought that shouldn't have been icing, and they're going to move it to center ice, it looks like.
That's because of the broadcaster from Grand Valley is screaming at the top of it.
So they'll pull it back into center ice on that. And
that was a smart play.
Face-off with 1:01 left to go.
Smart play. I mean, smart call. Oh, they are sending. They are sending a wing.
And along the near boards, racing back to get to it. McGough has it. She's pinned against the boards, picked up by McCallion.
We can't let them beat us to pucks, guys.
All the way back to the far point.
We'll
One-timer by Campbell. Couldn't get everything on it. Racing the other direction. Here comes
Nat's
Michigan.
got the shot.
As Farrell trying to get it in front.
What a great play. That defenseman coming back was late, but got there and stole that pass.
Ferris fires it back. Michigan touches up. Puck into the near corner. 30 seconds left to go. Puck back and along the near boards, backhanded all the way back deep.
Careful, 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 careful.
Trying to knock it away. Loose,
watch your trailer.
In front, intercepted. Here comes Michigan.
Here comes Sam.
16 seconds
she can
left
weave
to go.
them. She can
Carr
weave them.
has it. Carr coming in. That knocked into the near corner. Is that puck?
That could have been
9
a call.
seconds left. Tipped all the way back.
Put it on net.
Here comes
Put it on net.
McGough.
Put it on net.
Trying to backhand it 1 second, and that will do it for the third. We head to a 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime. It's hard to tell who the 3-on-3 overtime would favor. You would think it'd be Michigan, but Grand Valley has had some speed, and in some more open ice, that speed can kill.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not 3-on-3. This will be really good, Jen. You'll be able to follow this really, really easily.
So 1-1 is our score as we go.
They're going to switch ends, too, so it's hard.
The table is still open. Again, thanks to our sponsors, Magna International, the Simpson family, and Peterson family.
So they're talking things over.
10 shots for Grand Valley, 17 for Michigan through regulation.
They just announced how much they were able to. I didn't hear, but good round of applause for what they've been able to get.
How far is that plug reach?
Are you in trouble? How far does your plug reach? You gonna sit on my lap?
Yeah,
Here.
you'll love that. No, you don't want to do that.
I can move. Oh no, I'm hooked up too. No, that's right. You'd have to go to here.
If it gives me a warning, then I'll jump on it.
Okay.
I don't want to miss the overtime.
Yeah, we wouldn't want you to not televise that.
All right, 5 minutes, 3-on-3 overtime.
Switching ends makes a tough change.
Yep, switching ends, so you get the long change. Michigan's going from right to left here in this period.
Huh? John, if you sat here, I don't need this anymore. We're helping out the Grand Valley broadcaster, just for the record.
Where's the closest plug?
Right here.
All right, let's see.
If we wrap it around your neck, it'll be better. Oh, God.
Actually, I'll just take a charge for a second.
Well, there you go. All you need. How fast do you charge?
This is what we do. People helping people.
That's right.
I'll take a
What?
charge, and then
That's a great shot of you too. Right up the schnoz.
I had my portable charger, but apparently it's down too. This should be good to.
Oh, I've got a charge. I've got a battery. Is your battery dead?
Yeah, that's what's going on.
So again, 3-on-3.
I mean, his other here.
What kind is that? You got like what kind of hookup?
Are you this way or are you the old one?
The old way.
There you go.
Oh,
So Johns goes down to the right.
Yeah. Here, I'll get you this. For that, we should win this game.
thank you.
So Michigan going right to left here in the overtime.
What do we got to do to win this period?
Score.
There you go. That's why you're the coach. Holy Christ.
Lindahl versus Lindahl, Malashevsky, and Ferris out there for Michigan. On the other side, it's McCallion and Campbell trying to fire it back deep. Tipped in along the near boards, bringing it ahead. Here comes Lindahl. Puck knocked away.
She's smart. She's not going to try to deal.
McBrien has it now all the way back. Ferris
Good.
at her own blue line. Ferris turning with it. Ferris
Far side. God,
moves it
harder
over
pass.
to Malashevsky.
Oh, look at Julia wide open.
Coming in, Malashevsky. Top of the near circle, Malashevsky. Trying to get it across. That tipped back. Now Lindahl outside the near circle.
Now fatigue starts at play.
Ferris right at the near point. Lindahl gets it back to Ferris. Ferris gets it to settle down all the way across to Malashevsky. Top of the far circle. Malashevsky goes into the far corner.
She'll win
Malashevsky
battles.
trying to move it across. That grab spinning with it is
just
Lindahl.
missed that far post.
Just wide. Puck into the far corner. McBrien moves it all the way around into the near corner.
They got to get a chain. Okay, here we go.
And McCallion has it underneath the near circle. 4 minutes left to go.
Uh-oh,
That
one-on-one.
puck fed ahead. Here comes Adams. Adams outside the near circle, knocked away. Good defense there by Ferris. Ferris feeds it ahead. Coming ahead with it. Here comes Cummings.
Draw
Cummings
penalty.
trying to avoid pressure by McCallion.
Nice.
Brought in and trying to come in.
Maddie's
that tipped away.
gassed. Here we go.
Grab. Ferris with a shot. That puck in along the end boards. Gathered up by Adams. Adams feeds it. Trying to rim it all the way around the boards. Garbady back. Top of the far circle to get it. That knocked away. Here comes Grand Valley.
We're going with 3 forwards.
Knocked down right at center ice, but picked up. Here comes Scram.
3 forwards.
Scram gains into the zone as that is sticked away by Johns and along the near boards. Scram trying to feed it right back behind the goal. Gordon trying to poke that away. Gordon coming ahead with it. Gordon over to Cummings. Cummings down the near board.
She's
Cummings
tired.
gains in. Cummings top of the near
Nice
circle.
pass.
All the way
Good
across.
shot.
Garbady with the shot.
Put it on net.
To the far
Put it on
side.
net.
Scram has it in the far corner. And fired all the way
my.
down the ice.
That's a
picked up.
forward. That's a
Coming
forward.
in. Here comes Miller. Miller with a shot.
Oh,
that one
over
just
the
missed.
net.
2:45 left to go.
Oh, here we go.
Now here comes Lindahl
3.
the other direction. Lindahl trying to beat Miller. Gets it over to Malashevsky. High slot.
This would be huge.
Malashevsky with a shot. That
Wide.
goes outside the far circle. Now Lindahl with it there. Lindahl trying to move it out in front. Loose and covered up by Bernard.
Wow. She didn't know where it was.
2:27 left to go here in overtime. Face
You know,
off in
honestly,
the far face-off circle.
A tie does not help us here.
It does not. You have a little one just kind of done with life there. That puck back. Lindahl trying to get it back
Trying
deep.
to get it to Ferris.
Now that lifted all the way back. Here comes Grand Valley. In along the near boards, gathered up. McBrien trying to fire it back deep. Malashevsky racing back to get to it. McCallion has it outside the near circle.
No.
Both squads have shortened up the bench.
Boy.
That loose. McCallion trying to feed it out in front. McCallion feeds it to the near point to Adams. Adams with the shot. That deflected all the way outside the
tip.
far circle. Puck, top of the far circle, back to the far point, held
she
in there.
fell.
Malashevsky trying to get to it.
Cutting through
Outside
open.
the far circle, that
That's
over
trouble.
across the way.
Oh, we're going to get a penalty. Oh, my gosh.
Penalty on Michigan as they got tied up on the far side of the goal. This is going to make it 4 on 3.
4 on 3 for 146. We're going to have to get out of here. We're going to have to score a shorty to win this. And we're out of timeouts. And we just lost the only defenseman that's played in the overtime. Before that, we had forwards in there when Ferris was out for all the rest of the game. Yeah.
So this will be interesting. Mets in at the defensive position. That with Garbady and
McGough.
So two defenders
So
out
two
there.
defenders. That's not bad idea. I mean, right at this point, when
Puck
you're
ahead.
down a man, you're not trying to win. You're trying to. Up.
Puck
Nothing.
into the far corner.
Ooh.
Centering attempt. Comes underneath the near
There
circle.
is so much room out there now.
Trying to come across top of the far circle.
So we can't let her walk in.
Shot and a goal. And Grand Valley wins.
Up top, went top shelf. You can't let her walk in like that. I mean, I know you're 4 on 3. Wow, what a game.
It was a heck of a game.
What a game.
Grand Valley
What a
played
game.
really well. Michigan is going to try and get the split tomorrow.
What a game. Yeah. Somebody had to, I guess somebody didn't have to lose, but it's too bad anybody had to lose. That was a heck of a game.
It was a great game back and forth. I did not see who scored the final goal.
No, it was upstairs, and she walked in. Tough play when you don't practice 3-on-4 ever, and we don't have time enough to practice 3-on-3. So, we're tired. You let them walk a little bit, and then she picked the corner.
So final, it is 2-1. Grand Valley wins. For my color commentator, Coach Ned, our camera person, Christina Wiseman.
Thank you,
My name is
Christina.
Mark Wiseman. We will be back tomorrow, 3:15.
Go Blue.
Grand Valley versus Michigan at Yost, and it'll be senior night for Michigan.
Wow.
So,
good night to John Gable, our competition in broadcasting.
indeed. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow, folks.
Go Blue.
As Grand Valley wins it 2-1.
Wow, what a game.